Hello, welcome to Gatekeeping, where we take a deep dive into a pop culture phenomenon and decide if we let it through our gate.
We're joined by someone who is, well, basically today we're talking about Interstellar. So I thought, let's get someone who...
We're joined by a star.
A galaxy.
I wasn't going to go there.
A bright light.
A black hole.
Someone who knows about, sort of space.
Well, yes.
We're joined by Mike's Mike today.
Hey, everyone.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
for coming back.
I am so glad to be back. I would just like the people to recognize the fact that the podcast has leveled up since the last time I was here. That's no shade to the old you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've worked out some things technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time you were here, we had like a broken computer.
Yeah.
That was like stacked on top of a book.
Oh my God, we did. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so embarrassing.
So
now we have a tripod and an iPhone.
It's giving studio.
Exactly.
Yes, the headquarters here.
Yes.
We had a huge renovation.
Yeah.
And
Sam
actually, you
has-
can't see it, but we're in a skyscraper right now.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
It's crazy.
We're in the box at Eureka.
Yeah.
We're recording
Exactly.
in the box.
I went to a wedding there.
In the box.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
it was
at
at
Eureka
the
Tower.
at the Eureka Tower. Yeah, the reception was at
I'd
like
be screaming
the
my
top
head
of
off.
the Eureka. It was really scary.
I don't like that.
No.
No.
That tower would be shaking and shivering.
Literally. But it was
Absolutely.
fun because I just kept going up to my brother and being like, when he was at the window, he was like, fuck off.
Did you get to go in the box?
No, because it was on the other side. So like they had like the viewing platform for like, but this was like a reception area.
You gotta bloody pay extra for the
to
box.
pay extra to get in the box.
The edge.
I'm on the edge.
But
Exactly.
Really, we've brought you here as your
Against my
capacity.
Yeah.
In your capacity as an
astrophysicist.
a former,
Right.
would you say former engineer or current engineer? I don't want to shade you.
Well, once you have the degree, it doesn't leave you.
That's true, but maybe non-practicing.
Much like my certificate to in dance. It's always
Exactly.
always there.
I have been considering going back to do a PhD.
Oh, Dr. Mike's Mike.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that would eat.
In engineering?
There is Imagineering.
No, in engineering.
In Imagineering.
Do a PhD in Imagineering.
Like, hold on a
same.
second.
It would be aerospace engineering. Clock
Whoa,
it.
is that-
Shablam.
Boom. Is that like space stuff?
Yeah. Aero.
But what is
space?
What's aero? What's the aero part of it?
Aerospace is like
The chocolate.
spacecraft, like planes,
Oh,
spaceship.
building the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like how things fly,
Oh.
satellites, all that kind of stuff.
Because didn't you tell me that you invented some sort of space laser?
I didn't say that. I said that I did my master's degree thesis in free space laser links.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I'm on Google Scholar.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
If you type my name into
you
Google
were
Scholar.
published.
Yeah, I'm not the first author in the paper, but I'm listed as an author on the paper.
Oh, so it was an et al. Type thing.
Yeah, I'm et al.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's better than nothing. I'm on Google Scholar. Are either of you on Google Scholar?
I think I probably
I
am.
may have been.
Maybe for Imagineering?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so what does this laser do?
So basically, it was like you beam a laser from Earth up to a satellite.
Jesus.
What?
This sounds insane.
And then depending on how long it takes, you can encode information into the laser.
Like what kind of information?
Whatever you want, sweetie.
Like
Wow.
could I put a movie in there?
Let's say
Is it like
sure.
files? I can put files
No,
in
it's
there?
not files.
Okay. Then what's in there?
Like codes, like the nuclear code.
The nuclear code.
It's actually Meryl Streep's monologue, the cerulean belt scene.
What
That's
are
why
you
I
talking about?
I encoded
from
that.
Devil's Brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
I encoded that into the
Right.
laser.
It's more of a Morse code type thing, like in this film. Is that the vibe?
That segue.
I'm
yes.
really struggling
Yes,
to.
exactly.
So you know a lot about the.
I know about science,
Okay.
and I love space.
Same.
right.
Me and space are like this. For those listening, I'm twisting my fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twisting your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I would go to space if it was offered to me. It doesn't really like. I mean, because I'm scared.
I think
really.
we
I'll
need to
admit that.
stay here. We need to stay on the ground.
Someone needs to.
We need to stay on
Yes.
Earth. We don't need to go into the sea, and we don't need to go into the sky.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm anti-ocean.
Okay.
I'm so interested in space, but I would send people to space. I don't think I would be the astronaut. I mean,
Exactly.
You'd be the Houston.
yeah, I mean, I've seen sunshine.
Period.
Like, it's going to go to shit.
You never know what can happen. up there.
Exactly.
So this film, Interstellar,
Yeah.
let me
Masterpiece.
just say, one of the best ever made.
5 stars.
Like, absolute 5 stars.
Yeah.
Have to watch it at least once a year to...
Space Timber at the IMAX.
Yes.
You know that we are sat.
We are sad.
Yes.
Actually, the first time I saw this film was at the Village Cinemas Knox when it came out with my mum in the VMAX cinema.
What did your mum think?
I don't remember. It's the 10-year anniversary. So
Right.
Wow.
I remember enjoying it. I feel like my mum would have been confused by it. And I'm not calling her stupid. I'm just
Wow.
saying.
Karen Shade. Karen Shade
I'm
on the
just saying,
podcast.
even, I watch this and I'm still picking up things,
I got it
Yes.
first watch, actually. I
I
was like,
I was
think you
picking up
did.
things this time because I watched it last night because I'm a professional.
Yes.
I was picking up things that I didn't pick up my first 52 watches.
what?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like when they have the docking sequence, there's like a 1 second like screen, like they show the screen and it says landing module dash actuator 0 and it says LMAO.
I saw that.
Did you see
I
that?
saw it
God.
first time.
They were itch bowling. On the endurance.
Legit, yes.
But what I was going to say, there was actually a bird in the cinema when I saw this for the first time. And it would like fly, like it would sit on top of the screen and then it would fly and then sit sort of in front of there's like a small platform in front of the projector. So it would sit in front of the projector.
That's
So
so
I'd be
poetic.
watching like the space vista and then there's like a little, like a silhouette of a bird. So beautiful.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a message from your 5-dimensional self.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
that's actually, I remember last time you were here, like one of the books fell off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that was you coming back to say that you needed to be on the Interstellar
I'm
episode.
always
Yes.
wanting my bookshelf to move, but it's like
Well,
nobody
you probably need a
moves.
few more books on there, babe.
Yeah. There's like, what, 5 on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we're actually
Not much of a message you can make
Yeah.
with 5 books there, but
you can't,
all unread.
Yeah.
there's,
Yeah.
And I think a few of them are mine, actually. I'll be taking those
Interesting.
back.
there's not enough for Morse code. You know?
like you
damn
get
it.
binary, like
Yeah. 11011.
I could do it with like my Blu-rays. I've got a few more of them.
Yes.
If they made Interstellar today, it'd be a Blu-ray shelf. More like.
I actually see. I thought I had my Interstellar 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray on me, but I didn't.
Jesus.
So I was
Wait,
forced to watch the HD version on Netflix,
Oh.
and
that's bad.
I wanted to commit a crime.
Yeah.
The sound was great, surround sound. Shout out to Samsung.
Oh, what kind of surround sound do you have?
I got the system.
Oh, wow, the system.
Yeah, like it takes up so many PowerPoints around the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
just-
right. So like sound was excellent, but the visual, I was like, I'm missing 33% of the screen,
yeah, damn.
and that's on IMAX.
Yeah.
So where's your Blu-ray? Of
I
it?
don't know.
It's gone.
I don't know where it is. I must have taken it to Perth.
Okay.
You should have got that express post. You should have
I
said,
Send it
Mum,
know.
I need the iPhone.
Mum, send it back.
I know. I was like going through my books, like, where is it? Oh, Lucy's here. Salt is here. Like, where's my Interstellar?
All the classics.
Ultra HD.
All the girls.
Blu-ray? Literally.
So the film, the first hour or so, I feel like this is in 2 sections, this film. It's the farm section and the space section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the farm section is about the first hour-ish of the film. Farm section, it's like, it's giving the blight is here.
The Blight.
The blight.
What is that?
Hello, it's the dust.
The dust.
Oh. Why is it?
That is-
Why'd you call it the Blight?
Because that's what it's farm talk.
Oh.
It's like, they call it like, I need to my farm, like American farmer voice. Hang on.
Acting.
The blood is here. like they're like,
That was so dropped in.
thank you. They're like,
Wow.
they're like, that's the last crop of okra.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, the corn is the last thing.
Yeah.
I love corn, though. Like, I'd be like,
Ew.
yes.
When Matthew McConaughey had the plate of corn in this movie.
Never realized he was holding a plate of corn there.
When
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain goes over for dinner and they're having, like, all corn.
All
like,
corn.
variations of corn. I'm like, that's kind of heaven.
Dream meal.
Then they make, like, a corn buffet for me. I love corn.
What's like your favorite type of corn? Like sort of corn dish?
I'm really loving corn cheese.
I was gonna say that.
Like corn
I love corn cheese.
I'm Corn Cheese Nation. # Corn Cheese
Period.
Hive. It really just like it hits the spot, but then I feel really gross after.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
'Cause
then
a
you
lot
could
of
have like
cheese.
just some fresh corn on the cob to
Exactly.
Yeah, to
like,
balance that.
Exactly.
Why are you making that face?
I hate corn.
You are
would
such
not
a
survive
picky eater.
Interstellar.
Yeah, you would not.
I
You would
know.
be dead.
I know.
Starved to death.
And that's my cross to bear.
Yeah.
And what is
absolutely.
okra? Is that what they
It's
say?
like a vegetable.
Yeah. It's like I think
It's like a little like pointy. I think it's like a.
You've got a picture of
It's like triangular.
what?
okra.
Is it like a potato?
I'm thinking like sort of. It's
Okay.
like you cut it and it's got like a slay a little cross section.
You've cut one in half.
No, I'm saying when
I was
you-
right. It's like a
Theoretically.
little.
I'm not cutting okra.
No, that's okra.
It's
Yeah.
I've
See
never
what I
seen
mean? Like
that.
Like,
triangular?
look at the cross section. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous. It's giving lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've never heard of that in my life.
I sometimes when I was watching and I heard them say okra, I thought of that movie with
Okja?
yeah.
Bong Joon-ho, another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Need
greats.
need him to be Oomf.
I think you can make that happen.
Yeah.
Is he online?
I don't know. But like I feel like I'm already campaigning for Mickey 17.
Well, yeah, it could go either way, that one.
Yeah.
I don't think it could go bad at all. Like in what reality could that go bad?
But it's been finished for like I think 2 years or
so
something.
have you. You're finished.
You finished this?
You're over. You've been over for 2 years.
That's not true. I've just been beginning the
Right.
last 2 years.
Right.
This is me now.
Right.
Farm life seems pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dust.
So
Poor Renesmee. Stuck on that farm.
what?
Renesmee.
Oh
Is
my
that-
god, she's Renesmee.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Gollies, wake up.
Oh
just
my
got chills on
god.
it.
Y'all don't know Mackenzie Foy?
Young Murph is Renesmee.
Yeah.
She must have an
That
Oscar,
just
right?
gagged me.
Literally.
What is she up to now?
Not much, I don't think.
She's
She's coasting on that Breaking Door money. She's good.
She needs McKenna Grace nachos. Like,
yeah.
I feel like she knows those roles.
Who's that?
McKenna Grace.
Yeah.
The girl. You know that
Young
girl.
Hollywood.
The
What?
young Kenan Shipka, young Margot Robbie, young everyone.
Young Sheldon.
That's Ian Loves Theatre. Come on now.
Someone DM'd me and they said that I look like gender flipped McKenna Grace.
Can someone? What? I mean, what is
Okay.
she in?
She's in everything.
Everything.
McKenna Grace.
She's in everything.
She looks like Kenan Shipka.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will diva. She was
And
like
what's she in?
in I, Tonya.
Everything.
I,
She's in
Tonya.
Tonya.
What?
She's like known for playing the young version of everyone.
Yeah.
She's in
Okay.
Ghostbusters. She's actually in Young Sheldon.
Are you serious?
Hold on.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, wow, that seems like a McKenna.
She was in Captain Marvel. She was in The Handmaid's Tale, your favorite
Oh.
TV show.
Pause. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love her then. But she's not in this film.
She was in
She's not in this
Malignant,
film.
apparentto.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'll have
she's
to
a
start
diva.
following her career.
But can we acknowledge the Timothy Chalamet in the room?
Timothy Chalamet turning into Casey Affleck.
We all screamed. We all screamed.
Interstellar's a horror movie.
That's like Timothy Chalamet said he cried in this movie during that scene, but I think it's
'Cause it was-
because he found out that they made him Casey Affleck.
Yeah. Do you want to hear something funny? I was telling.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm about to tell you.
Go on.
My housemate.
It's Casey Affleck.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, she thought Interstellar was from the 80s.
Love that.
Because her boyfriend has
Oh.
been telling her to watch it for ages. And I was like, oh yeah, I went and saw Interstellar. Like, your boyfriend was going to like bring you tonight. And she's like, why would I want to go see some movie from the 80s? And I was like,
giving you.
I was like, Timothy Chalamet's in it. And she was like, what? He was around in the 80s?
how old is he?
I was like, girl, it's from 2014.
I don't know how I feel about
Gagged
the
her.
80s.
Just in general.
Well, because I'm
Because you have to like look back on your childhood and like remember
yeah. Well,
the black and white TV.
I'm watching Desperate Housewives, and one of the characters runs over someone's mom. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And like they are talking about his like childhood or something, and then he's 14 in 2003, so he was born in 1989. Shout out Taylor Swift.
Period.
But they're like, "Oh, you're reminiscing on when you were born in the 80s." I'm like, I can't believe I'm watching a TV show where someone's born in the 80s.
Well, I feel like some of the people in
teenager.
Interstellar might have been born in the 80s.
Well, it's set in the future.
Oh, true.
Yeah, James.
But like the actors.
Well, yeah, but we don't.
Yeah.
You got to suspend your disbelief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Lithgow definitely was born pre-80s.
Yeah.
Now talk about the cast of this film.
Yeah.
John
Mackenzie
Lithgow.
Foy. Hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that?
Renesmee.
Okay.
Wake up.
McKenna Grace Nachos.
Literally.
John Lithgow, one of the best actors of all time. He's
He was in Conclave.
yes.
He
That we
kind of
just
gave me
saw.
nothing in this.
No. He
Michael
was great in
Caine.
this actually.
Michael Caine.
He's doing
Michael
that.
Caine.
What's this? Oh, are you saying that you love him?
Yeah, I love Michael Caine.
Okay, I haven't seen that sort of. Is
You've
that sign
never
language?
seen that before.
Well, not on the chest. Like,
Well, that's where the heart is.
Okay. Okay.
I thought that was where the
Right,
sternum.
right.
I didn't know.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
What were we talking about? Michael Caine.
Michael
He pisses me off in this movie doing that stupid poem over and over
Do
again.
not go gentle into that good night.
I'm like, once it's like the third time, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
It's called a motif. Recurring.
It's called being annoying.
Do not go gentle into that
Good night.
good night.
It's giving I've only ever read one poem and I'm going to make it my whole personality.
Me when I read Milk and Honey in
Like,
year 11.
yeah, pick up Rupi Kaur. He should have done that.
He's giving what's the Batman? Is it
Alfred?
Alfred? I was gonna say Jarvis.
Doesn't he play
plays
Alfred?
Alfred.
He is,
yeah,
but he's
yeah.
giving that in this.
He's
like
like, he wanted
some
Alfred's
old-
nachos.
he's Alfred in Interstellar.
That's so true.
Yeah.
A senile fool.
Do not go gentle
Into
that.
He should
good
have done
night.
that.
That was
you
a
know,
good
you know that
impression.
video.
Yeah, that really was
Thank
bad.
you, thank
that
you.
was pretty good.
Thank you.
You know that video of Rupi like reciting that poem? Which is
My body was
fingers dipped in honey.
honey.
I've never seen that.
What?
Oh.
It's a classic.
I'm offline. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
famously.
it.
Yeah.
I'm really offline.
You're very offline. That's
Yeah.
actually the word that I would use to describe
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Michael
Unplugged.
Caine, I would
Yes.
I would cut him from the film if I
Are
could.
you stupid?
Are you pissing me off?
I would get rid of him.
He's
His whole
kind of the
character.
most important part.
No, he's not. He's a liar.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
important.
That's important to the plot.
Okay, Anne Hathaway, we're jumping around, but when Anne Hathaway, she eats this one line when she finds out it's all a lie, and she says, "A monstrous lie."
Yes. Yes.
But
Eight.
no,
God.
I don't think Michael. I think it's just the poem stuff. Get rid of the poem stuff, and then I'm okay with the character.
Do not,
Go gentle into that good
into
night.
that good night.
I just think that poem's overdone. Like I've
sounds
seen
like-
it in other films.
What poem could we have replaced it with?
I only know. I don't know many poems. Just like what's that one from like Anzac Day?
Age shall not weary them at the dimming of the sun.
Oh, you mean from actual Anzac Day? Not from like
Not
a
the movie.
called
Yeah,
Anzac Day.
like
There's
Valentine's
a movie
Day.
called Anzac Day.
like Valentine's Day. Yes.
I would. I mean, there's some poetry on folklore. Like she should have
Yeah.
done.
They need to Tortured Poets Department.
Yes.
Collab.
But he is in the Tortured Poets department.
Michael
The
Caine.
rocket
Yeah.
taking off when I'm down bad, crying at the gym.
Down bad. Crying at the gym. Why was that good?
That was so
Why am I
good.
eating these Michael Caine impressions?
You need to
It's giving side hustle.
literally.
But
yeah.
back to farm life.
Yeah, farm
Yeah.
life. Timothy Chalamet's there. Murph's getting suspended from school.
Because
For spreading misinformation about the moon landing.
Yeah.
Yes, she's giving QAnon. Murph is
I'm
giving
actually
QAnon.
I'm seeing so much the moon landing was faked media.
Well, it was.
Really? That's what Marion Cotillard believes.
And she also.
Star of
Now,
Inception.
why are we listening to her about that?
Well, I believe her.
I believe women, and maybe
And
you should too.
She was like,
right.
9/11, they kind of deserved it, didn't they? And then she goes, and the moon landing, did that even happen?
Oh my god.
There's no wind on the moon, so why did the flag wave? Hello.
For a fact.
Wake up, sheeple.
For a
I did a year 7 thing.
Year seven thing.
I did a, what's the word? Presentation. I was like, was the moon landing faked? I don't know. Read.
Okay.
I did a year 7 thing. Legit.
In science, yeah. You
But,
know, they just wanted to beat the Russians, so they faked it. Hello.
Well, that's what.
How
they're
did they
saying
get the
in
cameras up
propaganda.
there?
And the principal's played by David Oyelowo.
What?
I can't pronounce his last name,
Yeah.
but he's famous.
The
He's
Prince.
quite a prestiged actor now. The Prince.
What are you talking
The principal.
You said the
Of the
prince.
school. No, I didn't.
You said, did
Roll
he
back
say
the tape.
prince?
No,
I
I
think
didn't.
you said the principal. So I heard
I
principal.
heard the prince
Yeah, you
is
don't.
played.
Well, you don't hear right.
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 Yeah, there's a lot of kind of. I mean, Topher Grace is in this movie
Love.
for some reason.
Love.
I'm just
I wrote down his character name actually. Topher Grace plays Getty,
images.
Dr. Getty.
Oh my god, I
Yes,
got Getty
probably-
images once, but they never posted it.
Oh,
So that's how you know it was bad.
Oh,
where did you get Getty imaged?
It was like a premiere for like a theater show.
It was the opening of the can.
It was the
thank you, the can.
it was the can. Yeah, it was the opening of the can. It was the opening night of the Oscar Wilde.
Oh, that ballet.
Oh, the gay ballet.
No. Oh, the Dorian Gray.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
I thought it was hacky.
Critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
I mean, but like me against you, like you know everything about that kind of stuff. Like I don't know.
say that.
That's not my domain.
Thank you.
So I trust your opinion.
Thank you.
But I enjoyed the spectacle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all it was.
Well, we won't get
spectacle.
into it. We won't get into it.
No, I think we should actually.
Topher Grace, what? Why? You know, I
Well,
don't
he wanted to
understand.
reunite with Anne from what's that movie that we did? Valentine's Day. And they,
They don't
did not
try to
share a
sing
scene.
together.
Right.
But
But
Topher,
he said Anne's
I don't-
involved. Get me there.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
right to have Topher Grace and Wes Bentley in the same movie because
Good at.
Wes
Wes
Bentley
Bentley.
is
Seneca
Dr.
Crane from Hunger
Yes.
Games.
Yes.
the one who drowns. Poor thing.
Poor thing.
Poor things.
Poor things
Yes.
mentioned. Yeah. Look, I have so much to say about when they're on the ship, but I'll pause that and I'll.
Okay,
hold
yeah.
that.
I mean, farm life. What else happens here? I wrote my notes.
I did have
The
something.
books start falling.
The books-
And you're like, what's happening? And then they have the dust storm and the dust.
Well, they find NASA from the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Michael
coordinates from the
Caine-
dust storm.
Michael Caine is like, we're NASA.
We're actually NASA. How did you
Actually,
find
I
us?
just remember what I was going to say. Can we all agree that Matthew McConaughey does not look 33 or 32? at the start?
33?
Is that his supposed to? How old is?
Because
he?
remember when she's 10 when
Oh,
they
yeah.
leave, and then it's they come back after
Oh, the
the
birthday.
water planet and the other guy's like, you're 23 years. And then the 10 plus 23 is 33.
Wow.
And then she sends him the message.
Yep.
She's like, I'm your age
Oh,
when you left.
I cried
I'm getting chills.
so hard.
Wait, we'll get to it. We'll
Yeah.
get to
But
it.
that means he's supposed to be 33.
That's a rough 33, but I think it's like farm life vibes. I reckon they're out of sunscreen. Like it doesn't work
Yeah.
anymore. Like
Right.
he's weathered.
Yeah, he's
Right.
been through
Yeah,
it.
Like, do you reckon they just gave up with the SPF?
definitely.
They're like, we're all going to die. Like,
Yeah.
and like the moon landing.
And so Michael Caine's working on his equation.
Yes, and I get that.
Well, you've worked on a few equations in your time. I
Absolutely.
imagine.
I'm working on them right now.
I mean,
Well,
maths is
would you like to
everywhere,
share
isn't
it?
No, it's in progress.
Once you crack that equation, it's going to
gonna
be
be
huge.
huge.
It's gonna be huge. It's going to change everything for me.
And then there's liftoff.
Yeah.
One of the most emotional scenes where
So good.
Saying goodbye to
she
Murph
won't-
and she won't come.
The
and-
countdown.
Oh,
yeah, in when he checks the passenger seat for her, she's not there.
and then the aspect ratio changes and it's just,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I got that in my cut last
You
night.
should have come to IMAX.
Yes.
We did invite you. I don't know what you had on.
I was doing Perth Timber.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah. It was
They don't-
Perth Timber.
They don't have Space Timber in Perth. They have an IMAX in Perth?
I doubt it.
Do they have an IMAX in Perth?
Do they have a cinema in Perth?
Just a big TV.
They got
They got one.
they
big
got Hoytson
TV.
Village and that's it.
Yeah.
They got a palace.
Oh, they do have a palace.
Oh wow.
Clock it. Shablam.
Okay.
Yeah. But I like that scene. I think when I watched it the first time, I was like, "This is serious."
This is
yeah,
getting
I
real.
mean, the score is coming in there, and
Yeah.
the Hans Zimmer was going nuts.
She was
the
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer.
she was zooming out.
Yeah. Exactly. And like, I feel like, what was the actress's name?
Anne Hathaway.
Which one?
Mackenzie
No.
Foy. Mackenzie Foy.
Mackenzie
She
Floyd.
was acting here.
She wanted Meryl nachos.
Oh, and
Wait.
she devoured them.
There's actually a Meryl reference in this scene, which again, I discover things every time I watch this movie.
I got it the first
It's a
time.
high level Meryl. Oh, what is it then?
I'll let you explain because it's your...
Right. It's his
When-
interpretation
yeah.
of something you already know.
Exactly.
Because when Murph's crying, and then
And then she starts saying, this is blue. This is not blue. This is cerulean.
Exactly.
she did say that.
Red is blue. Hoodwinked.
Oh. Don't talk to us
Really
about
on your
hoodwinked.
mind at the moment.
Be prepared. Be prepared.
Exactly.
Anyway, I've lost the momentum.
Did
but
I?
I got horns and open bottles. I got horns and all my keys.
enough.
Sorry, yes.
Murph runs out to say goodbye to, she's like, wait
for
and then she
me.
runs out. And there's one of the shots references Bridges of Madison County, very famous shot from that film, which stars
Meryl
Meryl
Streep.
Streep.
Yeah.
So whatever her name is, she
Francesca.
kind of did have a nibble of Meryl's nachos.
Oh,
Francesca.
no, I thought you were talking about the character in...
Is her name Francesca?
Murph.
Murph.
Her name's Murph.
I thought you were talking about the character. I thought you were talking about the character in Bridges of Madison County.
A movie you haven't even fucking seen.
That's my favorite musical, though, so I'm familiar with the work.
Well, there's no shots in the musical, is there?
Well, Kelly
Stage.
O'Hara runs across the stage of the Gerald Schoenfeld Theatre and runs into his arms. So I think I know
think
what.
we
no,
all
that's
know
not the scene
that.
I'm talking about.
Okay, whatever.
So...
Anyway, continue.
No, that's all I was gonna say. That was what I got. That's what I picked up from this viewing. That there is a Bridges of Madison County reference in Interstellar. I mean, who would have thought?
Christopher Nolan wants Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood's nachos. I mean, we all want Clint Eastwood's nachos. Let's be real. Juror number 2 is going to be the highest grossing film of all time when it comes out.
Exactly. Speak on that.
Who's the guy that's in that? Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah. Oh.
Big fan.
Yes.
Oh, what a man.
But the farm stuff is kind of giving Bridges of Madison County. It is very like Clint vibes. It's
Country.
actually he
vibe.
said it was Superman reference.
I
Christopher
got
Nolan
that.
said Superman reference.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he just produced Man of Steel, and that's how he knew he could grow the crops. We know this famous story about he grew the crops. I mean, this is like the Facebook story,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He grew the crops for real, and then he sold it and made a profit.
Wow.
Business king.
Business king.
Yes.
Who
It's
would
like-
you,
No,
I was gonna
please.
say, who would you cast as the dead mum? Like if they had flashback scenes, who would be the mum?
Oh my god. Wait, so it's Jessica Chastain's mum. So
Yeah.
we've got to have a
Amy
resemblance
Adams,
there.
hello.
It's Amy Adams.
Amy Adams would eat.
That would be so good.
Amy
Yeah.
Adams. Julianne Moore.
It could be Julianne. Yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Yes.
Just the redhead actress.
Oh, wait, because she has to be like similar age
Yes.
to...
She's 33.
No, to what?
But it would be in flashbacks,
Oh, wait.
right?
It's Julianne Moore. Wait.
Right,
yeah.
right.
de-aging. So we
Yeah.
have to have
Yeah.
Julianne Moore de-aging CGI.
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence.
Also, like, back to
red
the
wig.
33 thing. So he's supposed to be 33. The Timothy Chalamet character is what? Third year
I
of
feel like
high
it's like
school?
17.
So 17.
Yeah.
Slut.
Who is?
Getting...
Coop.
So then Coop had him at 16, 17.
Whoa.
Like something, the maths is
Yeah.
not
That's
adding
giving
up.
farm life.
Yeah,
It's like we need
settle
to have
down
an
earlier. We need
offspring,
to get the kids out
I
into
mean,
the...
they have like a whole thing about how you need to repopulate the earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
John
So it's
Lithgow.
giving
That's your
Elon
John
Musk.
Lithgow impression.
Yeah. But he's
Sucking and
giving
fucking
Elon
at
Musk.
16.
What?
That's what he was doing. Coop was sucking and
Yeah,
fucking at
maybe it was
16.
Young Love.
I
with
feel like I
Julianne
just
Moore.
really nailed that John Lithgow.
Yeah, you
impression.
kind of can do the whole cast.
Like,
Like
Move
why-
over, Halsey. The great impersonators here.
I need to do my yes.
a one-man play.
I'm
Dorian
Dorian
Gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
I'm Dorian Slay. I need to
should be
do my Jessica Chastain impression, but I'll get to that.
Yeah.
So they're on the ship.
Okay, so I was really having a read about space travel this week.
I've some. Oh yeah, this is my.
It really scares me and it
Okay,
stresses
ask
me
me
out.
questions.
First,
AMA.
no, I know everything.
okay.
Well, you only know about your laser by the sound.
No,
of it.
I know-
And you wouldn't
I-
even tell us about that.
I know more about space travel than a laser.
Are you kidding? Where'd you
No.
learn about this?
University.
The Google?
University,
Okay.
personal research.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what he said.
School of Hard Knocks.
Exactly.
University of Life.
What I
Yeah.
never really understood was the artificial gravity. When things spin, like the Endurance starts spinning
Yeah.
and they have artificial gravity. And I still don't really understand it, actually. So if you could be so kind
What
as
do
to
you
explain.
mean? What do you?
Because you know how there's a scene they go up and then they're like, we're going to start doing the spinning. So we have artificial gravity on the Endurance.
Right, and then that's when they leave.
No, they're
No,
in
so, like,
Yeah,
When
they're
it's-
they're in space.
They dock.
They go into hypersleep. Is that what they call it? They sleep.
They dock on the Endurance.
Yeah.
And then it spins and then it takes off.
What do you mean takes off? It's already in space.
Yeah, but it goes.
No, but it's orbiting.
It goes.
It's
Yeah.
orbiting.
Okay.
And then they
Okay.
use that to leave
I'll
the
take
orbit.
the point there. Yeah.
I thought that was why they were doing it. Like the spin. 'Cause
No,
it's like a
that
centripetal
was
force
gravity
thing.
because then they have gravity. They're walking
It must be
around.
like centripetal force.
And he's like,
then.
"Get me the medication," because he's feeling sick because of the gravity.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is centrifugal force. But I just don't really understand. Actually, I do. So
Great, good,
Right,
because
good chat.
because it's not something that exists. Like they don't spin, obviously, because of sickness. It's an issue, and also to spin, like because it's a circle. The spinning is obviously quicker towards the middle of the circle. So even if you have artificial gravity from spinning, it's going to be, say you're like standing on the edge, the gravity at your head is going to be stronger than the gravity at your feet.
It's like
because
those
of the circle.
the show rides that have Rihanna on the side.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
just doing a big version of that.
Yeah.
But basically, to make it practical, they'd have to build like a fucking massive space station that would cost, like $2,000 billion to be a huge wheel. And then they could only be on like the outside of the wheel to have, normal gravity.
Well, I thought the whole point of this movie was that that's
It's accurate.
Yeah.
But they worked it out in this.
On the remake.
On the remix. I actually had some issues with how they talk about the science in this movie.
Apparently the science all accurate. So
It's
go on.
accurate.
Okay.
It's accurate.
So go on. See what you know.
But I mean, like, in terms of how the characters talk to each other about it,
Okay.
like it feels very explaining to the audience.
Well, yeah.
Well, I think that's
It's quantum.
the point.
No,
babe.
I mean, not to talk about Sunshine again, but in Sunshine 2007, great movie, everyone watch it. It feels natural. Like they're talking to each other and they're like solving problems that are coming up on the ship. And we're learning things as the audience, but it doesn't feel like they're explaining things to us. Whereas in Interstellar, especially when he whips out that piece of paper and like draws the, like this is the wormhole
Oh,
thing.
yeah, and
I was
like,
that's not how these
new
characters
science.
would, that's not how these characters would
feel
talk
like
to each
it is.
other.
I feel like it is. Because there's no wormholes. Like they're not real, So it's like
But could-
everyone's
could
going.
What do you mean they're not
stuff.
real?
Wormholes aren't real, sweetie.
That's-
They don't exist.
How do you know?
You don't
don't-
exist.
You'd be like, what do you mean they're not real? Have you seen a wormhole?
Yeah.
We won't get into that.
Well, the concept of a wormhole, but we have black
Yeah, the
holes.
concept's real.
Yeah.
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 But we only just got a picture of that,
Of a black
the
hole.
other day. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the wormholes,
like to
it's
go
just
in.
a theory, so that's why they don't know.
I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
I'll go in. They can send me
Into
in
the
there.
wormhole.
Literally.
Yeah.
But do we know about spaghettification? That's quite a serious issue in space.
Yes.
Will they turn you into spaghetti?
Well, basically.
Wow.
It's basically...
Carbonara.
Oh, that'd be all right.
I prefer like fettuccine.
Yeah.
A cacio e pepe.
Is
That's
it like
what
a
I'll be having.
carbonara and a fettuccine? They're quite similar. Fettuccine is the
Carbonara is the
pasta.
sauce.
Yeah.
Fettuccine is the pasta.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah. So you want to get fettuccine? Like you
Yeah.
want to get spaghetti?
Fettuccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when you go into a black hole, basically the difference in gravity would be so great. Like, because I guess it's gravity in the black hole or something, right? This is where it loses me, gravity. I don't know about gravity.
Okay.
Have you
But,
seen
like,
Gravity? I got so scared filming Gravity.
At the IMAX,
Yes.
we saw that.
Yeah.
As soon as like the first bit of your body goes into the black hole, the difference in gravity would be so huge that you just get spaghettified.
Yeah, but then they just
Yeah.
pull you back together when you get out the other side. Because like you'd go through and then you'd come out
Okay.
the other
You
side.
don't go through.
Okay.
There's nothing in there.
Well, that's what you don't know
Yeah, we
because
don't
we
know.
haven't actually been in. So I'm gonna go find out.
Yeah.
And I'll come
Yeah,
back
please.
and I will let you know.
You're gonna Tars.
Exactly.
Live podcast.
I am
from
tough.
the black hole.
You're gonna go into Gargantua.
Hey guys,
Yes.
just recording live from the black hole.
Sorry, the
Yes.
lighting's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty black in here.
That would eat. I would love that. A live
And then I'd
stream.
like put my hand through and like come through the wall here, like in the when
Please
they go.
don't. Please don't.
I would go to Saturn.
Is that with the ring?
Yeah.
Yep, the ring.
Whoa.
It's quite beautiful in this
Yeah.
film.
There's like that one shot where they're like heading towards the wormhole and it's like outside Saturn and it goes across Saturn.
Where they're just the
Yeah.
little speck. Is that
Yeah.
the one?
I think
Yeah.
I made that my
Okay, scale.
my letterbox. You know how you can change the
Love.
thing? I think
Wow.
I
Hey,
made
patron,
that.
like
Yeah.
you're a patron.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Patreon.
I got it for my birthday last year and I forgot about
Treat
it and then it
yourself.
just came out of my bank account.
But you're supporting the arts.
Exactly. And I am a patron of the arts.
Exactly.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about the speed of light stuff? I love that.
Is that in this movie?
Relativity? Yeah.
E because I'm so
hello.
squared.
Is that in this movie? That's why the time dilation stuff happens. Because
Yeah.
they're going close to the speed
That's
of light.
speed of light. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get any of that really.
Do you know relativity?
I get it.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Relativity, like Einstein ate.
Yeah. E equals
He
MC
ate
squared.
with that.
Einstein, yeah.
Yeah.
The tongue.
Yeah.
Can you do an Einstein?
But no, because his tongue's like really weird. It's like really like pointy and triangular.
Is yours not?
No, mine's beautiful. Yeah.
Well, the audience wants to see it.
No, I have to pay for that.
No tongue pics.
No tongue
So
on
what is?
gatekeeping.
So tell us about relativity.
Well, it's all about frame of reference, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Indeed. Many such cases.
Go on.
And how would you frame this reference?
This one right now?
Yeah.
It's your favorite reference.
It's my favorite reference, baby. Yes, absolutely. No, so it's all about like, am I really going to try and explain
Well, don't they
relativity?
say that the gravity of something is like distorting the time? I don't understand this stuff.
Yeah.
The time dilation stuff is because they're going so fast through space, and then also gravity
Are they?
dilation. Who? Eileen? Who's Eileen?
No, I didn't say that. I said,
Are they?
Yeah, they have to. How the fuck do you think they got to Saturn?
Yeah. That's why they have to sleep. So they can...
Yeah.
What? Really? They didn't. They didn't
I wouldn't
show
sleep,
this.
by the way.
I'd be fine.
I would say like
You'd be playing Fortnite.
I was like, they just didn't have Fortnite on that spaceship, and I would not go
Imagine
to
the
hypersleep.
Victory Royales would clock up in like what 20 years. Or
Imagine-
that's what the guy was doing on the
When they're like, it's been 2 years, and I solved the problem or something about the black hole data or whatever. He just needed Fortnite.
and it would have been fun. A good book. And
Imagine the
You
ping.
need a
a
good-
PS5.
Imagine the ping.
The what?
The ping. The ping would be crazy.
The peeing.
It's like lag.
Lag.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gaming term.
Girl.
Yeah.
Are you a little bit too old to be playing on these video games?
No, not at all.
I don't remember them ever going the speed of light in this film.
They're not going at the speed of light. It's impossible. But they're going so fast, they have time dilation.
Yeah.
When are they going fast?
When are they not going
Which
fast?
scene?
with
They're
the
always going
spaceship?
fast, bitch, because they
Do
have to
you know
get to
how
Saturn.
big-
Do you know
I
how long
feel-
it takes to get to Saturn?
I feel like you don't know how big space is.
I know it's fairly big.
Do you think space is infinite or finite?
If I want to go to Saturn, I think it's infinite.
Yeah.
God,
And
that's
why do you-
scary to
why do
think
you think
about.
that?
I mean, it's like
There's just so much that we don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I know.
but
Right, because you've been
I've been many times.
yeah.
how long would it take to get to Saturn?
A while.
I feel like it wouldn't take
a
that
long
long.
fucking time.
Yeah,
Really?
it's so far away, babe.
It wouldn't take that
But there's
long.
no traffic.
If you had like a speaker that I could talk to, I could ask it right now.
Like a Google Home.
That's the next investment.
Can
on the
someone ask
podcast.
Siri?
Oh, Siri.
I turned mine off.
Why? Because you didn't want her listening.
It's just pissing me off.
How the fuck do you do it?
she
I
was
don't-
listening. What
Hey,
do you mean?
Siri. How long does it take to get to Saturn?
Said, uh-huh.
I hate when she does
A
that.
bit over 7 years.
Yeah.
That is fucking ages.
And they did it in 2.
How did they do it quicker in Interstellar?
They
Okay, she didn't.
7 years is too long because just
Well, that's how long every
Floor
hour was
it.
on Miller's planet.
I'm
Wow.
giving go up,
Wow.
floor it.
The strong
straight
gravity
line.
from the black hole changed the amount of time they had to go through. Wow.
Yeah, it was gravity. That's what I told you guys.
Yeah.
No-
But gravity
no
and
one
time
listened.
are like intrinsically linked.
And in what way?
I'm
'Cause
not
I don't
getting
get
into
this
that.
bit.
I'm not getting into that.
Because when they're like gravity is the one thing that like transcends
Well-
space and time, I don't get that.
I did think it was really interesting how they portrayed that sort of when he said that the 5-dimensional beings were representing time as a 3-dimensional space so
Yes.
they could compute it. They ate that. They ate that specific part. That was something serious. Like like a representation of time as a tangible
Yes.
thing that you can jump through.
The beings. It's giving the beings.
So are we in agreement that they are the beings?
The humans.
humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that in the film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure.
Okay, but that's jumping ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
Go back. I actually like the exposition when they're like when they get out the whiteboard. You know, my favorite invention, sci-fi invention from this is the screen on the
Whiteboard?
ship that they then flip around and it's a whiteboard on the back. I was like, every time I'm like, whoa!
Screen
They
on the
thought of
ship, they
fucking
flip
everything.
around.
Surely you remember this.
What are they
They're
explaining?
about to go down to the water planet.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then he's like, flip. It's a whiteboard.
Yeah.
Gag.
I do love when they get up and they write shit. Like in
Oh, yeah.
any movie.
They're like,
that always
Hold
that's
on.
always
It's
like,
giving. This is the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, okay, heist a little bit.
We've got to heist the planet.
Literally,
for,
we're gonna
for its
heist
natural
Miller.
resources.
The water planet is fucking scary.
I-
Literally.
Shit.
I wanted to cry.
I hate
When the
water.
camera's
Like the
like-
ocean, we should not be there.
When the
And it's
camera's
the
going
ocean in
up,
space.
And
Don't piss
the
me
wave
off.
just keeps going.
Oh,
It's giving Surf's Up.
It's giving Surfs Up. It's giving
Pass me the board.
like when
Diana Naiad.
it's the
Naiad-
Naiad planet.
Naiad would have loved the water planet.
when
She would have been like, I'm going to be swimming this whole thing.
I'm gonna
Yes,
swim the circumference of the
we're
water
colonizing
planet.
here. Everyone get here now. Come
Courage! Have you seen Naiad?
no
Go!
girl.
Oscar nominated film. She was on Ellen.
2-time Oscar nominated.
The time dilation stuff on Miller's Planet, that was
Gaggy. And
it was
yet
gaggy
in the
and
score.
scary. It was scary.
It was gaggy
They
and
like do
scary.
like the
The
Yeah.
it starts
every-
from specifically when he says, every hour is 7 years.
Yeah.
and then they
that's a Facebook fact that
would've-
goes around.
is a what?
A Facebook fact. Like I see that on Facebook.
I would have thrown up just even someone telling me that. Being like, every hour here, 7 years. I would have thrown up. So scary.
Yeah, it is
Literally.
so scary. But also, like, when they arrive and they see that the data was just like in the water,
Yeah.
that Miller like died on impact or whatever.
Wouldn't you just be like, bet I'm out?
Well, I mean, when they realize that it has been that long because
The time.
the time dilation, that is crazy.
Yeah.
And then they come back and the other guy, what's his name, Romilly, he's like been on there for 23 years, got a
Yeah.
beard. Took you
Yeah.
23 years to grow that.
I would have tried to grow a mustache in that time. I would have used that
You'd need it.
opportunity. Yeah, I would need that time.
I really want to grow a mustache.
I
can see
it
that
looks
for
like you
you.
could.
I
yeah.
can't do it. I can't because like I need like a 6-month period where I'm not going to be on camera.
Yeah. Maybe you
be
should
How long is it going to
disappear.
take you to grow a mustache?
It doesn't take long at all.
Yeah,
I'm
so just do
telling you.
it.
But I mean, like,
Just wear a mask
but
for
I'll
your
be
next few
seen
videos.
or
Or
it. And
do-
people
do
love
what-
to comment on people's bodies online.
It's so true.
do what that guy did.
Who?
The fat
pre-record.
guy.
Nick Avocado.
Yeah.
Mm.
The fat guy.
Nick Avocado should have been in Interstellar. Also, can we talk about how they were all annoyingly hot on that spaceship?
Wait,
Well, when I
do you
go to
think so?
space, they're often quite.
They need to put one ugly.
I mean, because scientists, they're not going to be that hot.
No, that was my issue with Sunshine as well. Sunshine.
I need to watch this movie.
It's a good
Like
movie.
Sunshine has Cillian Murphy, Rose Byrne, Michelle Yeoh,
Yes. Rose Byrne. She should have been in this.
Byrne.
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cillian Murphy.
What's
Did you
it?
say that?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
But yeah, I always
They
have an
needed a
issue.
twink up here. There was no twink.
They needed someone who wasn't like sane.
They need an Argo.
Wasn't sane.
They needed like everyone on that spaceship was too sane. the
Yeah, but
whole
then
way
Matt
through.
Damon.
But do not
That's
go
the-
gentle into that.
Human,
What?
Dr. Human.
Oh my god.
That's a Facebook.
That's a
fact.
Hugh Sheridan reference.
Yes. Actually, it's never in the movie. It's never in the script. It's never anywhere that it's Dr. Human. But everyone's just decided that that's what happened.
Wow.
The way wasn't this the same year as The Martian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Damon
confusing.
was addicted to space.
I'm Matt Damon Hive.
Yeah,
I
like
love
him.
Matt
I
Damon.
run Matt Damon facts on Twitter. Matt
When
Damon
he went to the
shady
Eka,
facts.
Matt Damon.
He went to the
Shady
Echo.
Diva
I run
moments.
Damon
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Damon Crave.
Damon Craig.
Yeah. I'm beefing with Damon Base at the
Ooh.
Do we remember when Matt Damon went to the Echo?
What the fuck is the Echo?
Do you know the Echo?
What are you talking about?
Is that
Okay,
the, wait, is
well,
that
I should
is
be-
that like the Brisbane show?
I should be running Damon Crave. It
Is
is
this
the
when he
Brisbane
lived
show.
in Brisbane for like 6 months?
No, this was after then. He just like
They
he
just
came
love
back.
Brisbane,
He was
hey.
like, I came to the Echo last year and I couldn't miss it this year.
What is the appeal with Brisbane?
Well, at the Echo they have a strawberry sundae that they only serve once per year.
And he went for that.
Well, I guess so. And the rides.
that Hollywood
He wanted to go
money.
on the gravity ride, the Rihanna gravity ride.
He should have been in Gravity.
Okay, can we talk about how excellent he is in this movie?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, so Miller's Planet.
Okay, yeah, and then then they leave, and then we get the most devastating scene in cinema history
Oh,
when Coop watches the banked up messages, and it's like the score is scoring. We've got like it's rotating, so there's the flash of sun on him,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're seeing Timothy Chalamet. He's acing school. Then
And
all of a
then
sudden,
it's Casey
Affleck.
Affleck.
but he was second in school.
Yeah, he did
And
really well.
That really triggered me. you want to know why?
You were second in school too.
I was runner-up ducks 3 years in a row to 3 different people.
I actually ducks 2 of my subjects.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the whole school.
Oh, of the whole school. What was your ATAR?
99.
Oh,
Eat shit.
I was 98. Of course, you got a fucking 99 ATAR.
Yeah,
Fuck
clock it.
off.
Shablam.
It's giving Murph.
Yes. Murph wanted my nachos.
And I've got a 99 ATAR.
Yes.
She's giving 99.2.
Ooh.
Like, she ate me up a bit.
Yeah.
I think. What were we talking about? Oh,
The
yeah.
scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're getting all the history.
And, and
Matthew
Murph has...
McConaughey acting his fucking
Yeah,
ass
literally.
off. Like this
Oscar.
Oscar nomination right here. It should have been.
Literally.
But, you know, this scene is so moving because, you know, Interstellar is a movie about time, really, in the end.
It's about time and love, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jess?
But it's about time and love.
Love will
Yeah.
take us there.
Love
in the
plus
end.
time,
Equals gravity.
I kind of got, because I recently rewatched all the Matrix movies,
period.
and I noticed like there was like a little similarity between Interstellar and the first Matrix, where it's like love
Love is the answer.
is the answer. Love can solve everything.
It's true. Well, yeah, Anne Hathaway has that speech where she's like, gravity can move across space and time, but love can also
But I was
move.
like, wait, that's kind of tea.
It's beautiful.
I was watching one of those videos of like, you know, real astronaut analyzes Interstellar. And he did that scene and he was like, yeah, that's not true. I'm like, shut up.
Me.
It's like that one from Madagascar where it's the sushi chef and he's like, for me, impossible.
I always watch the
Clown is hard. Love is easy. Gravity is harder.
It's more difficult.
Yes.
Can you do "Love is the answer" in Michael Caine voice?
Does he say that?
No, but can you do it?
Love is... No.
Love. Love is the answer.
I love that you've got like a little like lisp.
Well,
Like,
he
love
does.
is the answer.
He does.
This I cry every single time I watch this scene in Interstellar.
I didn't cry the first
I'm
time,
not a
but last
crier.
time I saw it, I bawled my eyes out, which was really weird because I don't cry either.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's just like, I feel like people criticize Christopher Nolan for not having like heart in his movies, but I'm
Oh,
like,
so much
go
heart
and
in
watch
this
Interstellar, sweetie.
literally.
It's like that kind of the grief that comes with time is
Literally.
so real.
100%.
Yeah, like missing out on things or just being unable to change time. It's so sad. You
So
guys.
true.
And then-
so
So
true.
sad.
The concept of her like sending or them sending these messages with no
confirmation as to
confirmation that
whether...
it's getting delivered. I think we've all been there.
Oh.
I think we've all been there.
Ooh.
I think we've all been
Well, yeah,
there.
Murph was not having it. She said,
Yeah.
if he's not messaging me, I'm not messaging
Yeah.
him.
I kind of need to like.
I need to do that.
I need to do what she's doing.
I think, yeah, there's a few men who seem to be on the time planet. And
Yeah.
that's why they haven't got back to me because the
They're
time
kinda giving-
dilation.
Yeah.
They're giving Cooper.
I'm like, he does want to text me, but the time dilation on the planet he's on does not allow.
Yeah, it does not
I will
allow,
get
yeah.
the message in about 50 years.
Yeah.
And I think in a sense we're all Dr. Brand.
Exactly.
In a sense,
Wait,
we've-
which one's that?
Anne
Anne
Hathaway.
Hathaway.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
In a sense, we've all got someone trapped on a distant planet that we can't contact, and we're trying to find them
Exactly.
in this life.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think
Yep.
we've all been
I think
there.
we've been
Getting
there.
I think maybe
pings.
some of us are currently there.
No,
On
I
the
think
planet.
I've moved on.
Oh, that's so good, and I'm
Okay.
really happy for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm on the endurance.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The moment when
Jessica Chastain
Jessica
reveal.
Chastain, the Jessica Chastain reveal.
When he reaches for the thing.
Oh, and the score stops.
Yeah. What's that?
Hey, Dad. What was
I'm
like the
getting
monologue?
chills.
And she's like,
You can do
you
it.
said that I'd be back. Like, you'd be back.
And today's my birthday.
Today
Okay.
is my birthday.
I always think about the line reading she does here when she's like, she's talking about why she hasn't sent any messages, and she's like, and I told myself that I'd live with it, and I have,
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
and I have, and I'm like, that's such a, you know, it's not an obvious line reading there, but the way she did it, I'm like,
Oh, that her Juilliard came out in
my
that
hat
moment.
was off.
She,
My
like-
hat was off.
When was Molly's game?
What year?
Yeah.
I feel like it's giving
13?
2018. Oh, did you think that early?
I want to say like
Earlier,
15,
right?
14
Whoa.
maybe.
Because this was 14.
Yes.
I feel
But
like
then
she
there was that
in
year
her-
that she had like 2014. She did like Tree of Life. This like she had like
Molly's
that
Game.
that
Yes.
big
Because like
year.
she was in her bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she should have been nominated for this performance.
I think so
she's
too.
fucking excellent.
Molly's Game
in
was
this film.
2017.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's, I mean, Jessica
She was also
Chastain-
in The Martian.
Everyone was in The Martian.
Kristen Wiig was in The Martian.
What was
Yes.
she doing in The Martian? Oh my God, Kristen Wiig's in The Martian?
So many people are in The
Last
Martian.
night, I had a premonition. I thought Kristen Wiig should be one of these astronauts
Like on
mate,
the Endurance.
on the Endurance. I don't know why that came into my head. That's so crazy that
I
you
don't
said
know
that.
Jessica Chastain's second build for The Martian.
I can't
Period.
remember her in that movie.
I think she works at like Mission Control.
Yeah,
Don't we all?
probably.
Don't we all?
Wow, so many randoms in The Martian. We should watch The Martian.
Okay, there's basically like when they're doing the video messages, and then there's such a elegant transition of when then we go to Murph recording the message. Period.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then she's working with Michael Caine, dirty bastard.
Do not go gentle. Do not go gentle.
I
Into that good night.
talk to Brand all the time. Is that
Yeah.
what he says?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then
I'm like, that bag of bones is still alive?
no, there's
As
like
if-
there's something about that when who is it Romilly? Okay, so when Dr. Brand gets off the Miller planet and then Romilly she's like your father's still alive or
Yes.
something. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
You're like, really?
Really?
Still kicking.
Oh my God. Okay.
And then we get like, I think they're just working on the math,
Yeah,
right?
the equation.
Jessica's working on the equation.
Loved that. That was my favorite thing about uni.
Working on
Equations.
equations.
Like that would just make you feel so smart.
I'm not.
I can't relate.
Yeah.
I did, what is
Right.
it, further maths? No.
What does
the
that
basic one.
That's the.
I did the
basic one.
easiest maths.
I didn't
Yeah.
do math in year 12, so
I did okay.
I did specialist maths and I loved it.
of course you did.
And then I did
Fucking
maths
nerd.
at uni.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so could you solve that equation, do you think?
Yeah, they should have just asked me. I could have consulted.
Get Michael on the phone.
For a fee.
Get Mike on the mic.
Well, yes.
And what's he trying to solve? Gravity or
Love.
something? Fuck, I don't know. The
No,
love
they're-
equation.
They're trying to.
I need a whiteboard.
They're
now.
trying to solve an equation that would let them get that ship thing off Earth.
What? That
Yeah,
couldn't be that hard.
That's right. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, because it's so
Big.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello. Strap a rocket to the bottom. Blast off. We're up.
No. They're trying to
Could that be
harness.
that hard?
They're trying to harness gravity because gravity is sort of like an infinite resource.
Yeah, because they're running out of gravity.
They're running out of gravity.
Isn't that what?
Girl, the gravity. We're nearly out. I'm just having some gravity for dinner tonight.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
My last scrap of gravity.
No, they're trying to harness the gravity to get the ship in the air.
Yeah, because no, that's not what.
plan
That's
A.
not because the gravity is getting like less strong.
No,
or more strong.
No, where are you
Isn't
getting
that
this from?
no? Isn't he like?
The gravity's not changing.
I thought it was.
No.
No, I thought that was like the whole thing. There's like anyway.
Honey, no.
He communicates with Murph through gravity,
Yes,
but the gravity's not running.
that's
out.
what I'm saying.
But isn't his equation...
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Actually, yeah.
Right,
If you were
right.
listening,
Doesn't
Right.
she end up changing gravity in the equation? Right? Fuck, I don't know.
She has that realization.
Yeah.
realization.
She's got the-
because realize real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he hadn't been like
Real
changing it or
gravity.
something, and she was
Yeah.
like, "But like, let's make
One hand tied
let's make
behind
the
your
one or
back.
two."
Yeah.
And
Like,
he wheels off.
he's like,
He said, shut up.
And then he dies, and he's do not go gentle.
Oh my god. That pissed me off more than anything. His last words.
I'm a liar.
Hello. He said, do not go gentle. I'm like, die already.
Hey, girl, sing something else.
His one song. He was a
Literally.
Kia. His one hit.
He was a Kia, Professor Brand. I love the concept of infinite space. Can we talk
Yeah.
about it?
Oh, it's scary to me.
There's like other versions of you out there.
yeah. Do you think? Yeah.
How scary is
do you think
that?
that we live?
So, because the other day on Instagram, this guy called Sam
On
McGowan
Instagram.
followed me. And he's from New York, and he DM'd me being like, I just Googled like gay Sam McGowan, and you came up.
That's
So my search engine optimization is fucking going off.
That's like, actually, I have two things to say here. If you Google Olivia Wilde nodding, I'm in the search twice.
You're her alternate.
Yeah, I'm in the search twice.
Her
And the other
tethered.
thing, I told my mum that I was going on this podcast. And
This podcast.
yeah, and she's
Oh
like,
my
oh, with who?
God.
And I said, your names. And she was like, oh, I've heard of Sam McGowan before. And I'm like, have
she
you?
hasn't.
Like,
You said that, Kia?
So I don't know why.
Your mum's crying over meeting Kia.
Literally.
So the Sam McGowan name,
I don't think she
it's holding value this week.
Maybe she knows the one from New York, the other gay one that followed me.
Was he Sam or was he Sammy?
Oh yeah, he went by Sammy McGowan. Like he spelled the last name wrong too.
Why was he googling gay Sam McGowan?
He wanted
Obviously
my
had a lot on
nachos.
that day. Lots to do.
He wanted your nachos.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we follow each other now, so
That's fierce.
yeah, in the
Of course
infinite
you would.
space.
Oh, of course.
I need the
So-
followers.
Infinite space, right?
I don't think your mum knows me. We need to follow up on that.
I asked her, I was like, are you sure? And then she was like, I think so. And then I said that you do the podcast and you're a comedian. She's like, maybe not.
She might have been thinking of Mark McGowan, the former premier of WA.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
Maybe she thought you were Mark McGowan's son.
That's probably it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
There's a lot of McGowans out there.
Yeah, it's like a Smith,
Sort of kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
You're
as
a
common.
virus.
Yeah, Sam, I'm a
like the
virus.
Matrix Smith.
Oh,
Oh,
Jonathan
who said
Groff,
that?
gay guy.
Oh,
That's my man.
that's
so,
my girl.
R.I.P. Wes Bentley, and then we go to.
What a way to die.
Also, no one talks about how they get frozen, sort of. Okay,
For Elsa.
because hypothermia in the sleep.
Mm-hmm.
The
Into the unknown for real.
Because you know how it's wet.
Should have played that.
Hello, it's wet. In the
Hello, focus.
the beds are wet.
Yes.
The hypersleep beds.
Wait, are they wet?
It's wet.
It's cryo sleep, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They have
Because
that at my new gym.
Bad
what bothers
gym.
me actually is that they get dressed into clothes and then they immediately get into the pool. Basically,
Yeah.
Really, they should be going in naked. And that's not me being a pervert, but
That's
I'm
you
like,
being a pervert. You
You're like,
wanted
I want to see a Matt
see-
McConaughey car.
Yeah.
why not? I mean, I just think practically naked in there, get up, towel off. No one's gonna look at each other's bits. Everyone's an adult. Because you wake up, you're in dripping wet clothes. Now what?
But when, yeah, I don't know. Modesty.
Yeah. You wouldn't know anything about that?
Yeah.
Right.
Slut.
If it's the year 2060 and we're still so repressed, we can't even be naked with just our 3 buddies in space. No one's around. My God, what are we doing?
You're petitioning for this podcast to be naked today, were you?
Yeah, my God. Keep it classy.
Naked buddies.
I'm just saying. I mean, they've got a truckload of sperm on this thing already.
You'd be in heaven.
Someone drank all the sperm.
There is no more plan B.
Sorry, guys.
Oopsies. I'd have to make sure that you're sent to cryosleep first.
Yeah, they're
so
like-
don't get up to some fuck shit on the endurance.
I'd be running around the endurance.
Guzzling.
by myself. Yeah.
They weren't wasting any time getting in those little containers.
Yeah.
Their little Tupperware. They were really quick about that, which
What do
is
you
something
mean?
that I like about
Do you reckon
Interstellar.
they'd
What containers? What are you talking about?
The cryosleep
Oh,
containers.
okay,
They're
the
just
pods.
in it.
Yep.
And then she's like, "You're wasting breath. You're literally wasting your breath." And then she's he turns around, she's in there. Literally.
I want to drink some of that water.
I actually really
Me
enjoy
drinking Matthew McConaughey's
cryosleep
cryosleep
water?
water. The flavor.
I like in when they get to Man's Planet, Dr. Hugh Man,
Dr. Hugh Man.
and
The Matt Damon gag.
and they rip the thing open.
Yes.
I was like, I like that closing
And
mechanism.
it's steamy.
Yeah.
But that didn't make sense to me because I'm like,
The ripping
it's
part.
kind of one-time use then.
Yeah,
That's not good. Wasteful.
yeah,
But
true.
yeah, he's a bit steamy and he's literally everyone in the cinema's going, Matt Damon's in this movie?
What?
What?
That's me in the sauna.
And he's dripping wet.
Matt Damon's in the sauna?
Okay.
wow.
I'd like to
Fucking
find Matt
talented
Damon in the
Ripley.
sauna, let me tell you that
Yes.
much.
I am Matt Damon Hive.
I
We
am,
know.
as we
to
discussed
reiterate
20
that.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Him in that green speedo in Talented Mr. Ripley
Should
really
be wearing that in the
changed things for me.
because it was wet in there.
So let's just bring one thing from home. We'll bring that.
The green speedo.
the Brat
His
speedo.
Ripley speedo.
The Brat speedo. Yeah, they're on what's his planet called? Is there a name?
Kia Planet.
Kia planet.
Kia Planet.
Apparently, the ice clouds on this are one of the only
Amazing.
scientific inaccuracies in the film.
I read that on the IMDb trivia.
There was a couple of gags in his planet, when they are flying through the cloud and then it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sci-fi.
It doesn't look nice on this place at all.
Not at all.
I think that's kind of the
That's
point.
the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This land is inhospitable.
Because
and so
we have to
away.
mention that Anne Hathaway is like, let's go to my boyfriend's planet.
And they're like,
And Matthew McConaughey says, nah.
You're too invested.
Yeah. But I think Anne was right. I mean,
Well,
yes,
famously-
she was proven right at the end of the movie. But I just think in that scene, I would have been like,
But why?
why do I think she was right?
Yeah.
Just
'Cause belief
the,
wouldn't.
the readings, the readings seemed right. Just the numbers
But
checked
his
out.
numbers stopped
Yeah. Yeah. But
3 years ago.
yeah, but I think it was fine. Like, I think the numbers that were there checked out.
yeah.
Right.
And maybe
Well, they'd been burned before
That's true.
by
Yeah.
Miller's ones.
Yeah. But, and, you know, at minimum, if Anne Hathaway wants to go, just, you know,
let her go.
Just let her go.
just for a kiss. Like,
Also, when I was watching her on the spaceship, I was like, I kind of need the Anne Hathaway Dr. Brand cut.
Yeah, she'd just finished doing Les Mis. She'd won her Oscar, and she's like,
short
give
hair.
me
The
this
short
little.
hair.
it's
she-
quite...
I could see her
It's
rocking
diva.
that.
It's
Yeah.
diva.
Yeah.
It is diva. And
We
like,
need the name of her hairdresser in this film.
she goes to
She
Chop
got it
Shop.
at Chop Shop.
Went to Chop Shop.
Yeah.
It's still around in 2050.
Yeah. She like just anytime she's in the spacesuit.
She was giving non-binary. They were giving non-binary.
Absolutely.
The best supporting actress category for the Oscars this year should have been Jessica Chastain and
Anne
Anne
Hathaway.
Who
Hathaway.
was it?
Well, this famously like only got like a handful of tech nominations,
Yeah, it won, I think, Best Visual Effects.
as per.
But I will say, some of this, I'm like, I can tell that's a miniature, you know? The stop motion was, they didn't quite do enough frames. Like, I don't know if you agree, but like in some docking scenes, I'm like, that's a miniature, honey.
This was the Birdman year.
Oh,
So best supporting actress was Patricia Arquette for Boyhood,
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I think
Laura
Jessica-
Dern for Wild Chop,
Period.
Keira
No,
Knightley
what
for
are
The
you talking
Imitation
about,
Game,
You're chopping
Chop.
Laura Dern in Wild. Get out of here.
Emma Stone for Birdman,
I haven't seen it.
and Meryl Streep for Into the Woods. Chop
I think Jessica, definitely, there was room for
She
Jessica.
deserved.
outside with
Yeah.
these. With these.
So okay, should we talk about
A monstrous lie.
the monstrous lie?
So the lie is that the equation just is bones. Like,
Yeah.
It's, you can't...
The Kia equation.
Yeah, yeah. So they're like, it doesn't actually work. So the mission to send the people out is our last hope, and everyone on Earth is going to die, basically.
Yeah,
And
there is
they
no
knew
plan A.
that.
They knew
He
that.
knew that, but he kind of
Yeah.
like, because people would not help.
Did you know?
He's an ugly man, Michael
Yeah.
Caine.
A
Ugly
monstrous
soul.
man.
Yes.
Do you not go gentle into that corner?
Did you know? Oh,
What is her actual like? What does she say?
Who?
Anne Hathaway.
Wait,
Not Anne Hathaway.
Jessica
um,
Chastain.
Jessica Chastain. She's playing it very angry, and she's like, just letting you know your father died today. Like, he had no pain.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
And then does she reach?
She goes to, I think,
Oh,
she
yeah.
like goes to stop, and then she's like, "Did you know?"
Did you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, she's so good.
So then,
Let me see if I can find the quote.
and then rest in peace, Bromley on this planet.
Romley.
Isn't it Bromley?
It's Romley.
Bromley. Rest in peace, Bromley.
It's
He
Bromley.
passed away. Bromley makes more sense.
Romley.
Romley?
Romley.
Right.
Romy.
Romy.
He's also died.
One thing.
Wendy Williams.
Okay.
Romley said, "You've got
He
beautiful
died.
legs. You got him. You show him." He's also died.
Haven't seen that clip.
No. Okay. Cool.
Romley eats crow, imagine.
Wait. What?
That's giving Professor Brown eats crow. He should. You don't know Wendy eats crow?
No. What are you talking
She's
about?
like, what was it in
can't
regards
remember.
to?
It's
But she was like, if this happens, I'll eat crow. And then it happened. And then she's like, so we've made some crow, and she eats it, and she's like, have you not seen?
I haven't seen that. That's so funny. Oh, yeah, he dies.
He
I felt bad
explodes.
for him. He was a little bit Kia in this movie. Like he didn't
Honestly,
really.
yeah. He didn't
It
do
was
much.
kind of Kia Olympics on that.
It was a little bit Kia Olympics. I
Yeah.
feel like they needed a fifth person. Wait,
Kristen Wiig,
yeah, they needed Kristen Wiig on that ship. I just remembered something.
Okay.
So
you auditioned.
yes, I auditioned for the role of Endurance. Yes. When they are in the farm era, and there's like the dust storm, and they're all like rushing back to the house.
Yeah.
There's another person.
What?
Yeah. So like they're rushing through the door.
Oh, the farmhand? I think
That was like, that kind of took me out a bit. It was giving deleted scenes.
Are you talking about the guy who's like running the farm, sort of? I feel like there's a farmhand there.
Yeah, but he's only very quickly shown next to a tractor.
Yeah,
but like he's
yeah.
in that scene before that.
Yeah.
So that kind of took me out. I was like, oh my God, who's this fifth person?
Oh my God, spin-off. Hello.
Spin-off, hello.
Interstellar.
Whoa, hold on. That changes everything.
Yeah. So
And yeah, what's he got to do with all this?
I don't know. They're just, I was like, what is...
He planted the okra.
Mr. Okra.
That
He
was
is the
mis-
blight.
that
He's
was
been
the
eating all the
blight.
corn. The dust. The dust.
Wait, has that scene happened yet? Because
No.
it's getting worse on Earth.
Yeah.
We
Is
should
that
mention
after
this.
he dies? After Michael Caine dies?
And he dies and everything goes to shit.
Or is
Because
the
actually-
dust before or after that?
I think it's sort of intercut with these
Yeah.
moments. So we're talking about
Great
Casey
pacing.
Affleck's son, and they're at dinner. They're having they're about to have their
Dust.
corn feast.
The corn feast.
They're about to
Yum.
have every type of corn you can have.
corn lasagna.
And he's coughing, and he's the dust.
The dust.
The dust.
But it's like, the dust.
The
The
dust. That kid fucking ate this
dust.
line. The dust.
The dust.
He had one chance to make history.
Who can say the dust the fastest?
the dust?
The dust.
The dust.
The dust.
The dust.
The dust.
The dust.
Giving.
He's like,
Fuck you, bitch.
The dust.
Fuck you, bitch. Did you end up watching that?
No, just the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked up that kid to see where he is these days, and
Yeah.
he doesn't act anymore, unfortunately.
Well, he was one
Well,
and done.
he was like,
He doesn't. He can't top
fucking
that.
nailed this one.
Yeah.
He can't
film.
top the dust.
You can't top the dust.
Literally.
I mean, it's like they've sped it up. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
it's so weird.
And he doesn't even look at her like.
No,
she's
he's
just going
he's holding a plate of corn. The dust.
The dust.
And then so obviously the dust is affecting their lungs,
getting into their lungs.
because her situationship does the test for
Yeah.
Getty.
Getty Images
Getty.
does the test.
My favorite character, Getty.
Get it. Yeah.
I've had that situation.
Shit.
What do you mean?
No,
Yeah.
I've had the bad lung situation. My old apartment,
The dust.
I think there were carpet microfibers in my lungs, and they made
Oh
me
my
sick.
god.
The dust.
Yeah,
The dust was
the
in
dust.
your lungs. The
The dust.
blight.
that is. I had blight in my apartment. Yeah,
You're like that. You're the one that died. The baby that died.
baby Jessie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesse. Oh,
Shout out to
thing.
Jessie.
John Lithgow died too. We didn't mention that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Matthew McConaughey, Cooper gave that nothing.
He did not give a fuck
He
about
didn't
that
give
guy.
a fuck about him.
Literally,
Yeah.
he's leaving and he's like, "Take care of my kids, Donald." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "What about say goodbye to
because he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to be here when you get back, sweetie.
And
well,
then
yeah,
he
Michael
gets the
Caine
message.
outlasted
He'll be like, Grandpa.
Grandpa Kia. He was another Kia.
The Casey Affleck's like, Grandpa Kia died today. And then Matthew McConaughey's like, who's that Kia? I don't care. He's like this bitch crying over Kia.
Yeah. This bitch crying over dead
Of a Grandpa
Kia.
Kia. Literally every night they would have
Grandpa K.
every night they were having a beer on the porch talking about life, and that meant
Yeah.
nothing to Matthew
Literally.
McConaughey. He
Yeah.
did not give a shit.
Well, it's like
Okay,
you know,
lads.
co-workers. You see each other every day, and then when you move on, you don't think about them anymore.
It's
That's what
so
that's what it was
true.
giving.
Personally, I respect all my co-workers. I don't know about you.
Oh, I've got a few that
Shout out to my
You don't have
ex-co-workers.
co-workers.
yeah,
My
you self-employed.
ex-co-workers. Yeah, I'm every co-worker. I'm every oomph.
What's beautiful.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you need to spend less time on the internet.
Why would you say that? What makes you say that?
No, nothing. I just think it would be good for you.
Interesting.
Okay, but the blight, the dust. Okay,
dust.
but sis, the dust is coming.
Secure your wings, sis. The dust
Secure your
is
wing,
coming.
Tom. The dust is coming. That's what Getty was saying to
Legit.
the family.
He's like, we need to go. So then Murph lights the crops on fire.
Okay, but there's another fucking incredible Jessica Chastain acting moments highlight in the scene where she's trying to convince Casey Affleck to leave, and she's crying, and she's kind of like, she does. I like when she wipes away tears with the whole hand, sort of. She's
Yeah.
not doing like this. She's like 5 fingers, like
Well, it's because she's a
Hand
working
wipe.
woman.
Exactly.
exactly. And she says, "Do it for your family." And I'm like,
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's like, are you waiting for another kid to die?
yeah.
Oh,
Clock it.
harrowing.
And Casey Affleck
Sublime.
whisper acting. He says, "Get out and don't come back here."
Yeah.
Ooh, Casey Affleck should be shot.
Absolutely.
Just unrelated. Just
And
thinking.
there's another Casey Affleck jump scare in Oppenheimer, remember? He
my
just keeps
God.
fucking popping up in these movies.
that.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan, man.
Can we talk about, speaking of jump scares, can we talk about the jump scare of Dr. Mann during the docking?
Oh, exploding?
When he says,
Yeah.
there is a moment.
And it's
Sucked
like,
out.
it's
Sucked
so aggressive.
Yeah.
And on the surround sound, it really affected
Oh,
me.
in IMAX, my chair shook. I was
Matt
like,
Damon
whoa!
sucked
You got
off
the
by the
4D.
endurance.
Yeah, literally.
You got what?
4DX.
Matt Damon sucked off by the endurance.
Well, honey, call me the
We all remember
endurance.
where we were.
We all remember we were, yeah.
Well, yeah, the docking scene. Oh my god!
Oh,
I mean,
so
magnificent.
that's like leaning in cinema. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
where it's
he's
the-
docking. Yes.
The concept of the pressure differential stuff, yeah.
When it's
Yeah.
spinning, is that what you're talking about?
No, when he docks and then they're like, don't depressurize the central bit
Yes.
because it's like not connected properly.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
you're gonna die.
Because
Yeah.
the oxygen's flooding. Is that what's going on? Is that
What's
what you're talking about?
depressure? I think is it depressurizing
Yes.
Yeah.
or is it
But
adding pressure?
No, it's depressurizing.
Depressurizing, 'cause
because
it's-
everything's being sucked out.
Yeah.
Into the vacuum of space. Honey.
Wouldn't that be the pressure going up then?
No, but the pressure is...
No, because they call it depressurizing.
Yeah.
They do explicitly say that. Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think there's no pressure. Because there's no air.
Tell me how
Jordan
I'm supposed to
Sparks.
breathe in the air.
Jordan Sparks was writing
Period.
about space.
If I should
There's no
die
air.
before I dock.
Air pressure.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
I just came up with that now.
Well, there's no pressure in space,
Say
which is
that.
why that's why I want to go because there's no pressure,
No
guys.
pressure.
Like,
guys,
it's so relaxing.
a nice relaxing holiday.
No,
Okay.
it's like there's no pressure, so then the spacesuits are pressurized.
Yeah.
So then, like, if you have the crack in the thing,
Yeah.
that's
You're
why,
depressurizing.
Yeah,
Yep.
literally. I need to depressurize so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Well, did you know that you can actually survive the vacuum of space for up to like 90 seconds? I'm pretty
Let's
sure
go.
it is.
Let's have a competition.
Put on my
can
favorite
survive
Pink
the
Panther song. Let's go.
Like, because people have survived the vacuum.
Me.
Yeah, us.
Like about 60
did.
We
seconds
did.
they've survived it.
we did.
Yeah.
But, you know, apparently it's quite painful because, well, yeah, obviously.
Oh, you're kidding? No
Yeah.
way.
Because, like, it basically sucks all the air out of your lungs like that. So it
Yeah.
kind of fucks up your lungs a little.
Of
But you can make a
course.
complete recovery. No worries.
Well, look at
all.
us now.
Thank
Yes.
God, yeah. We wouldn't be here without that technology.
Yeah.
Exactly. That we invented.
Yeah.
As well.
Yes. But it's quite cold, actually, I've heard.
The future that they live in is quite interesting that there's not really that much like tech.
Yeah.
Like
there's
there's
no
this
Apple Watch.
old ass watch, no Apple
Literally.
Watch.
I feel like it's giving like the AI went out of
Yeah.
control and they shut it down.
Oh my God. Also, the TARS AI, I was like, we're not far away from this now.
Yeah.
Frightful.
So scary.
Literally.
You know the TARS was
A puppet, a
the
person.
guy was on set.
You're
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, he was in there.
I
Like
want a
operating
TARS.
it.
I feel like that would help me a lot.
Literally.
Like
It's so big though. We need
That's
a mini.
cool.
what would your
mini
joke
TARS.
setting be on TARS? Like 80%?
95.
Oh.
What about Case? We
Love
love
Case.
Case too.
Love Case. Case was a bit more like low
That's
key.
the Kia
serious.
TARS.
No, the Kia TARS is the one from
Yeah, what was
Matt
that
Damon
one's name?
Planet. John.
No, it had like. Why am I thinking like I'm seeing the thing and it's got like an S and an I and an S?
Let me
Sis.
sis.
It's
The sis TARS.
My
TARS,
sis-
Case and Sis.
My sis is down.
Wait.
Sorry, my sis is not functional at the moment.
Wait.
My sis just exploded.
My sis requires a human touch to reboot.
Wait, there's a character named
Don't we
Boots
all?
in there.
Boots.
Boots. I don't know.
Who played Boots?
Who played Dora?
Me.
Who's Boots?
I don't know, girl.
What the child?
What the child?
That's what Matt Damon's robot was called.
What the
Child.
TARS? Child.
Case and child.
And I don't give a child.
TARS, like, I mean, it's a reference, right?
What do you mean?
2000.
Oh, it's giving 2001, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Sort of. I don't know.
I always felt a little bit uncomfortable when he would whip out the little arms.
the pincers, if
The
you will.
pincers
It's
when he would
giving,
like,
like, limp
catch Anne
wrist.
Hathaway, limp
Yeah,
wrist.
Yeah.
Which one was more queer coded?
TARS.
It's
Right.
LGBT for TARS.
Yeah, exact.
Yes.
LGBT.
TT.
Which was Case. Case was on Endurance. Is
You
that
know,
right?
I didn't even realize Case was in the movie until like my third watch. I thought they were the same thing. You know?
Wow,
such
erasing
Tars hype. Yeah,
case,
yeah.
they were
case
raising-
stories. Case
Erasing
stories
Case.
matter, you know.
Case was looking down the barrel.
Because where does Case end up? With Anne?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, see, no one fucking cares.
Well, you do because you just said that.
But
Exactly.
it's like,
No.
does he? I don't know.
Well, Tars was like
In the black hole.
in Gargantua.
Yes.
I think we're all in a Gargantua of
Oh
sorts.
god, I've been in many gargantuas in my time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that.
TARS
Right,
was
right.
essential. Case.
No, he was
You're
essential
just
as well.
being nasty.
Okay, let's get
I
back to
feel
the
like
docking scene.
one of them could have been a person.
Just a real person.
Kristen Wiig.
Do like a little like what would her like guys?
Like, why are they both men?
Exactly.
Kristen Wiig is Liza Minnelli.
Why didn't the other one?
We're gonna turn off some of these docking
How do you dock
stations.
this thing?
Stop!
They
Is
should
it a
have
clicker?
Patty LuPone.
Lapon.
Who's that?
Lapon.
L apostrophe pon. LuPone.
Who is this?
Patty LuPone.
Oh,
From Agatha All Along.
Fucking faggot.
I love Agatha All Along.
I've been kind of wanting to watch it because apparently it's good.
Swagger.
But I also don't give a fuck.
I watched the first episode. Snooze fest.
Okay,
Central.
thank you. Right.
But it is Joe
Catherine Hahn hater.
October, so
You need to be serious.
okay. I love
I love Patty LuPone.
Oscar. No, Matthew McConaughey should have won an Oscar for the docking scene. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ate
When
that.
they're like, it's impossible.
Dr.
No,
Brand.
It's necessary.
Coop should
I'm
have-
clapping.
Coop should have won a Nobel Prize.
Yes, for docking.
For docking.
And
Exactly.
that the trivia of Anne Hathaway passing out because she tilted her head into the role when you're supposed to tilt your head away from the role. FYI, if you're ever in this situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
interesting.
Because they're spinning. So
1G, 2G.
Yeah.
and because you know how Matthew McConaughey
3G, 5G.
like this, and he's like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was fun.
literally he's doing that, and then
Yeah.
Anne's like, she's
Yeah, the
fully
arm goes
passed
up.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Anne tilted her head the wrong way. You're
Oh,
supposed
wait,
to
so she actually
tilt
passed
your
out.
head away from Anne passed out on set because this was all happening for real.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why he survived. And also, it was actually Tars doing the docking. Really, Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey just was sitting there basically, but he was acting like he was doing all of that.
True.
Yeah.
Tars was so crucial.
Oh,
I don't think people acknowledge that.
we need
No.
to put respect on Tar's name.
Because they have that plaque at the end. Where's Tars?
It's the Tars
What does
plaque.
Tars
Yeah.
stand for?
Tars has got to be like the amazing robot, sis. Right? I'm pretty sure it's that. Does it stand for anything even? Because
The
there's
amazing robots.
Amazing. Case is gonna be
Oh my
like
God, what's Case then?
sis with the C.
Case
catch
is
a stray.
cunty and slay extreme.
Yes.
Period. Speak on that.
Yeah.
To queen out with one of these robots would be lethal. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Like, I wonder what they're powered with.
Love.
Right.
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 Um
Okay.
when Matt Damon gets sucked out.
Matthew Madonna.
Matthew Damon. Whole audience gagged. I remember the
Gagged.
first time I was like,
It was so aggressive.
yeah.
And it's like, I feel like everything up until that point was so like, there was like, everything was ramped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, everything was like, oh, there's something coming. Something's
The
going to happen.
score is like dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Whereas this was just like,
Yeah.
Mid-sentence.
Like, he
what was
got
he going to say? He
whacked.
said, there is a moment.
he was saying some shit.
Yeah.
They're talking mad shit. There is a moment when you go gently into that good night.
When they're like, Dr. Man, if you can hear me, do not depressurize,
When
blah, blah,
Anne
blah.
is like, I've reworked my comms over to the intercom. I'm
like,
like,
that- like,
she's thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is switched on.
She
Dr.
knows.
Brand.
And Tars too, he's like, they're like,
What
the
happened to Tars one?
autopilot knows the docking sequence. Tars is like, not since I disabled it.
he ate
Oh,
that.
hey.
Yes.
Humor mode on.
When Dr. Man tries to get that to happen automatically, and it says, does it say override, or what does it say?
Yeah, it's like access
Deny.
denied.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
he's
oh, that would piss me off
override.
bad. When if I was Dr. Man, I'd be like, you're kidding me.
Get fucked.
Like, I've done all this shit, and now it's not letting me do it. And like when they're little, like docking, like little fingers.
Oh, they're like,
Oh, the claws.
and they're like trying to dock. Unsuccessful.
trying to clock, more like.
Not a soul can clock.
Clock that.
Big on that.
And then what are they? Yeah, when they're on they dock, and then they're like, we're going into the black hole.
Yeah.
Or Coop is going into the black hole.
Well, he doesn't tell her.
Anne's going to...
Because he's
her
going to send
boyfriend's.
Tars.
Can we talk about how half of the Endurance got destroyed?
Yeah, because
I love the
Who's gonna pay
concept
for
of a
that?
modular space. They can just cut those sections
Yes.
off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the cum load is fine by the looks of it. I genuinely didn't know how else to phrase it. I'm so sorry.
Cum load
What do you
is...
call it?
Plan A.
The
No, Plan B.
fertilized,
That's
the
Plan B.
fertilized little things.
Plan B.
babies.
Yeah, Plan B.
That's Plan
Yeah.
B. Yeah.
And they're like, we are going to slingshot around Gargantua.
Yes.
I love the use of slingshot.
Slingshot.
Really, like, it's a fun word.
Mm.
I'm going to slingshot. Where should I slingshot to?
They hock to it. Around Gargantua. Sorry, I don't know. I'm not normally the one to
Hawk
do
Tour
that.
should have been in this movie.
I feel like Gargantua was too small.
Well, it was
Kidding
actually
me?
quite
It's
gargantuan.
fucking huge. It
But I
scares
feel
the
like
shit out of me.
There was too easy for them to slingshot Gargantua.
Well, the gravity.
The gravity. Sis, the gravity.
The gravity.
Hello. Wake up.
Let's defy
Wake
it.
up, sheeple.
Let's
That's
defy
defy-
it.
I think I'll try.
Yeah.
The fucking
Kiss me goodbye.
the Gargantua scene is so scary. Like every time I watch that, I'm like mouth open, like because when he ejects and he's just like, like there's nothing.
It's just in nothing.
I would freak the fuck
And he's like
out.
trying to like talk to Tars.
Yeah, he's in the black hole, and then he's in the bookshelf.
Yes.
He's in the bookshelf.
Yeah.
And I've been there.
To the bookshelf.
I've been there.
Wow.
Trying to slam on the.
I'm sending messages right now through someone's bookshelf. Just like,
What did you
I'm
say? You
speaking
used to
in-
call me on my bookshelf.
I'm writing in binary. No, I'm writing in non-binary. Like down the bookshelf.
Valid. T.
Yeah,
T. T.
not
T.
responding. I mean,
That's why I've been getting no responses. I've been sending all my messages out in non-binary.
Yeah.
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 I mean, can you imagine you end up behind your crush's bookshelf? Oh my god!
Oh, I'd
That'd
be
the
like,
worst
what are you
thing in the
reading?
world.
You're
like,
just
what?
trying to see
Yeah, I'm
the
like-
spine of the book. I'm like, really?
I'm like,
It ends with us.
Diary of a
Seriously?
Wimpy Kid?
Diary
Slay.
of a Wimpy Kid.
The concept of like a
Diary of a
time-
Wimpy Kid is crazy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And there's 11. 12.
Rumley rules.
Fuck Rowley. Rowley.
I was making a reference to Interstellar, and it's
Oh.
Roderick,
Get it together.
sweetie. It's Roderick, sweetie.
Roderick is his brother. Rowley is
I
his
know,
friend.
but the
You
movie's
don't.
called Roderick Rules.
I haven't
Bitch.
engaged with any Wimpy Kid media.
I used
it
to
doesn't
get.
resonate with me.
I used
I'm
to
not
get Diary of a
Wimpy
Wimpy Kid every Christmas.
What about the driver's license fan cam?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We
Don't
were-
call me anymore. Don't come by my house.
Ah, that, yeah.
When we went to live, Sam, driver's license came on and he goes, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid song.
And you gave me nothing for that, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're clocked in.
I was clocked in. I was
Yeah.
like, I
You're
have.
not
what-
young.
What about when they're in Gargantua and she's like, you don't look so bad for 120?
Yeah.
Did they say that in Gargantua?
Anne Hathaway did.
Yeah. Because I've been gone for so long.
Can we take a recess? I really need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Of
Sure.
course, babe.
So I just caused a gatekeeping recess because we ended our 15th hour of filming.
Exactly.
And I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
The time dilation. Is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 hour here is worth how many hours?
11.
Yeah. That's how taxing it is to listen to.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Your mother would disagree.
Yeah.
She's number one fan.
Yeah.
Um,
Of Sam. No tea for me. I'm the Kia.
James who?
I am the gatekeeping Kia. Let's be real.
No.
James how? James who? More like.
Kia keeping.
Not
So
too much.
Rebranding.
during my bathroom break, I realized they never talk about the bathroom.
Well,
on
I
the
know about
Endurance.
this actually.
Oh.
You fucking keeping up with the sperm and the bathroom.
Well, no, I was-
Okay, let's
Like,
do-
what's that? Are we surprised?
Yeah, literally.
Oh my God.
Because I was reading about what happens to your body when you go into space, and it seems quite horrible, actually.
Yeah.
You get nasal congestion.
I mean, we would know we've been there.
Yeah.
Yes, you get nasal
Take
congestion.
an antihistamine.
Awful.
Yeah. Use the switch.
Yeah. Nasonex.
Puffy face, because the blood
What
kind
did you
of.
call me?
You get a puffy face because the blood sort of rearranges everywhere. Usually,
You just
the
J
gravity's
roll that out. If
pushing
Yeah,
all,
absolutely.
all down. They said increased flatulence is
I
Side
actually
effects.
know the science behind that.
Go on.
It's all about pressure.
It's the stomach gases.
Always pressure.
Because
Pressure.
Stomach gases.
Actually, I watched a video on this last week while I was doing a 4K run in 20 minutes.
Okay,
That's not too bad.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
That's speed 12 on the
Totally.
treadmill.
Ah,
I don't run outside.
I run
Yeah,
outside.
neither.
Someone's taken a photo of me running before and sent
Are
it
you
to me.
serious?
That is very
It
fat.
was disgusting.
That's bad.
And I never ran outside ever again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I saw when I got my head on my hairdresser was like, I saw you running down High Street the other day, and I was like, yes. And he
fear?
was like, you're in a Hamilton hoodie, and I was like, yes.
I mean,
I
you did that
was.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe that was me.
I was.
So I was running on the treadmill
Mm-hmm.
and I was watching a Veritasium video.
No.
You guys wouldn't know. It's all about science
Okay.
and intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about planes and phones on planes. Like, also, none of them brought a phone on the Endurance. Crazy. But the
Play
reason...
Candy Crush.
How are they going to tweet?
Yeah.
Literally. So when you're on a plane, your stomach sort of turns into like a pressure chamber.
Jesus.
And it needs to repressurize. That's why you're
You're farting.
farting that shit
But it's
up.
not zero gravity. Because they be farting because of the zero gravity in space.
Yeah, but also because of the pressure on takeoff and landing. And like acceleration, deceleration.
in the shuttle, is that what you're talking about?
Or just any kind of like pressurized container
Mm-hmm.
going through different pressure levels.
But basically, when you're zero gravity, your stomach, it can't separate like the gases.
you're back on
properly.
this.
Always farting,
Can't separate the
farting
gases.
and cum.
Farting.
All right. Farting. That's very disfartening.
They be farting in Interstellar.
They're having a fart off.
I wonder if they never talk about the food either. Like, I wonder how the food
Yeah, there
is.
should have been a
probably
scene of that.
They got HelloFresh on the Endurance.
I've got a code if anyone wants it.
But
Oh, I've
also,
got so many.
also, like, because there's no like circulation of air up there, like if you fart, apparently it's just like it's nuclear, like.
Which means I support it.
Yeah. this just in, Mike's mic is pro nuclear power.
Pro nuclear farts on the Endurance.
And it's also a
Do you reckon they
safety
have like a
hazard.
fart room?
They do, the bathroom. Because I was reading about this. Like, if they're gonna fart, they go to the bathroom and they do it in there.
Next time I do like a rental inspection, I'm like, do you guys have a fart room? Like,
That's why
just
we
came
actually
from-
paused because you had to go to the
I had
fart
to go to the
room.
fart room. Yeah.
It's
Let her rip.
because, like, if you think about even just like pissing, shitting, like in zero gravity, like that's pretty difficult.
True.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, it's kind
Getting
of
in
a.
Yeah, how do they do it?
I didn't read about the pissing actually. I read about the shitting. So I don't
How do they do it? It's giving tube.
they're cathered up on the engine.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's kind of like they do it into a bag. Wow, they shit in a bag.
Okay, dog.
They pick it up.
They shit into a bag and then they like seal up the bag and then they actually bring the bag of shit back to Earth. They're like, wait, don't forget the bag of shit.
They shit in the bag in the fart room.
The shit goes in a bag. That all goes into a can, the can of shit. And then they bring it back to Earth and then
For the opening.
Thank you
I
for the
don't know.
can. Thank you. To
they
the
just like, they should just eject it while they're coming back in and
Yeah,
it'll
they
burn
should.
up in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
The ozone layer.
Yeah, who's dealing with the shit can back on Earth?
Thank
They
you
would
to the
have-
shit can.
Also, like, what happens when they're in cryo sleep?
I don't think they go.
So it's
they
like whatever
just-
your last meal
It's
is,
like
like
peeing
it's
in
your
the pool.
last
They just
meal.
go in the water.
They wake up and you're like, this stinks. Fuck.
Yeah.
Because like they just get in the bag, they get in the dry cleaning bag in that
Yes.
thing, and then that's it.
There should have been a scene where
Do you reckon they
Anne
shit and
Hathaway-
piss before?
Anne
they
Hathaway
get in?
shit in a
Surely.
can. I wanted to see that. Anne Hathaway shitting in a can should have been
That would have been a second Oscar.
I just want to know, like,
in IMAX.
are they eating like corn lasagna on the?
Yeah, it's
Endurance?
gotta be corn,
Like, is it all
right?
corn up there?
Yeah.
Corn lasagna? That sounds alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we even up to?
So we're up to
Okay, yeah.
Dr.
in
Man.
The
The
Tesseract.
Tesseract.
They're in the Tesseract. He's banging on the bookshelf.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, like, if it was a hot guy, other side of the bookshelf, it's giving like.
What would you write?
I'm going like, Taz, how do I say take your shirt off in Morse code?
You need to be shot.
I'm gonna encode this into the hand of the watch.
Well, it's in his bedroom, so he'd
insane.
probably be walking around.
Who?
This theoretical hot guy
Yeah,
that you speak
that's
of.
why I'm communicating through the bookshelf.
Maybe someone's like spectating you from a fourth dimension now.
Go
The
back
leak
to
in
them.
your roof is the...
That's
Wait
someone
a
trying to
minute.
communicate. Oh my
It's
god.
a hot guy. It's Jacob Elordi is in my bookshelf. Jacob Elordi is in my bookshelf.
I mean, I have many issues with the concept of time.
I thought you were going to say I have many issues with the concept of Jacob Elordi.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Big
Same.
fan. He needs to be in that the bisexual American Psycho movie.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I need to adapt
Can't get
the
into that.
American Psycho, the musical. That's fabulous.
We can't get into that either.
You and these musicals.
Yeah, I know.
Always a damn musical.
And,
They need to do Interstellar the musical.
who could do that?
Imagine saying flop on a bookshelf.
Kia.
She's doing Kia. She's like, oh my god, the bookshelf called me a
Kia
Kia.
code.
Look, if I was communicating with myself from a fifth dimension, I would send myself hit tweets.
Yeah, because you could see them.
So then Coop, he did it.
And then she found the watch.
He's on the tube. They live on the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end.
They live on the Elizabeth line.
I mean, that is stupid. Like when they're playing baseball and it goes into the
Yeah, I was like, that
wouldn't happen.
it just wouldn't happen.
That would never
It
happen.
just would not happen.
That's a real concept, this tube. Like
yeah.
it's quite a like people have been saying for a while like we're going to live in the tubes. And because the middle is zero gravity. So that's where you'll do like recreational activities.
In the middle.
Yeah. In
Of
the
the
middle of the
tube.
tube. Yeah.
In the nothingness.
In the zero G. Yeah. Like you can play games. or
Thank you to
something.
the tube.
Thank you, the tube.
What games would you play in the zero G?
In the zero G
Fortnite?
tube. Yeah. God, zero gravity. What would I get up to in there? Can you imagine? So I'd be spinning and tossing and turning and flipping.
Tumble
and
Thursday.
flopping
Every Tumble
and-
Thursdays.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
And
And
I think I'd make myself sick immediately and like be spinning and then vomit and
Yeah.
would end up all over the tube. My God.
Well, you put,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then Ellen Burst. Is it Burston or Bernstein?
Burston.
Hello.
Cameo.
Queen, mother.
Well,
Literally.
how old is
Does she
Coop
have
when
an
he gets
Oscar?
back?
Like 120, isn't he?
Something like
In
that.
Earth years, but
Yeah.
in his frame of reference?
Oh, like 32.
Well, he's
It's
33 when
been
he
like a
leaves.
few days for him. I
Yeah.
reckon.
No, it hasn't.
No, I mean, in
Mate.
his mind, I think it's been a few days.
Well, he was in 2 years of cryosleep to get
but
to
that doesn't
Saturn.
count.
Yeah.
Because he was asleep. Like, he went through all of this in like 3 days, I reckon.
Do they age
That
in
would rock your
cryosleep?
shit.
They still age in cryosleep.
No, because I think Matt Damon didn't.
Same age.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because then Romilly is like, I didn't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think you were coming back.
Yep.
Do not go gentle
And
into
Murph
that
dies.
cryosleep.
Most
Rest in
dies.
peace. One
Well,
of
we
the
didn't
most
see that
surrounded
happen.
stem off screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So unconfirmed.
Surrounded by her
But
family.
what a casting moment.
Yeah.
Sequel.
Mackenzie
Yeah.
Foy, Jessica Chastain, Ellen Burstyn.
Yeah.
Does she have an Oscar? Is she an Oscar winner?
She won one for that.
Yes, she did. As old Murph.
What did Michael Caine tweet that time?
When?
The
he
Batman.
tweets a lot.
Was it the Batman something? What did he say?
I don't know.
Remember, he
literally
tweeted
just
something like
the
a few weeks
Batman?
ago. I'm gonna get it up.
He was like Michael Caine official.
He has
Yeah.
a great Twitter. And then what? The movie ends, I guess. He's going to get Anne.
and then we find out
What?
that Anne.
Dr. Brand.
She's still around. Because
Well, here we go.
of the time
Why do
dil-
we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves up. Batman Begin.
Batman
he
Begins.
tweeted that while I was at my lowest.
Yeah, I
while I
remember
was
that.
in Barcelona at the police station waiting to report my phone is stolen. He tweeted that. I was like, thank you.
Thank you, Michael
The
Caine.
message.
Oh, this is for you. Congrats to all of those who got the exam results they hoped for. Those who didn't, the best is yet to come.
That's sweet.
And then on the 7th of the 10th, he just tweeted, calm down.
Legit.
I need to follow
He was doing
Say
Selena
that.
Gomez promo.
Literally.
And then
He goes to get
because of the
Dr.
time dilation, it's just been not long for her, I reckon.
Um,
Because they're at Saturn. Period. They're near Saturn.
they're at Saturn clock at Shablam. So yeah, he goes back through the wormhole, and that's where they are at Saturn.
That's where Anne is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
Case.
Anne's not at Saturn.
No,
No.
she's through the hole.
Yeah.
The
She's at
tube
the
is
planet.
at near Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tube
Yeah.
is near Saturn.
Yeah.
And then Ellen Burstyn's like, go, continue your work, go find her.
Yes.
But I don't know if the Wolf's planet,
Mm-hmm.
the furry planet, I don't know if that had time dilation because they didn't mention that.
It would have.
I don't know if it did because they said that they didn't have enough fuel to go to both. And they said, Wolf's planet looks promising, but he stopped transmitting. But Dr. Miller, like her one has the 7 years per hour thing.
That's a good point. I reckon it's all fine.
So I reckon she's probably on the same time.
But they saying that they're like, she's settling down for a long nap probably. So that's sort of giving she's just sort of set up her stuff.
Yeah.
And because remember it's cutting to her when he's in the ship. And I don't think she's been there that long.
I'm getting she's been there 3 days.
Yeah, I reckon maybe.
Yeah.
But, it's not years. Because he's jumped forward in time a long way, remember?
Yeah.
Because she died. Murph's dead. She's old as hell.
Unconfirmed.
Well, she's passing away.
But he didn't jump forward in time.
He did.
He didn't jump forward.
He did.
When did he jump forward?
When he came out of the black hole.
But that's just
No, but that's
relativity.
just where he like landed. Like he came back through because the beings took him back to
He was 120 when they were going into Gargantua.
Yeah.
No.
Because they carbonated
That's what
him.
Anne Hathaway said.
Yeah.
She said you look good for 120.
But she's must be that age too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
exactly.
joke.
Because of like how long that they've been away.
Hey, what's the age gap there? Problematic.
Well,
So then when he's technically 120 when he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so what's the issue?
Oh, okay. So you're saying actually he just kind of comes out of the black hole. There's not sort of a jump there.
He doesn't jump
No.
through time
The dilation has occurred.
when they're going into Gargantua.
yeah.
Okay.
Get that on your next rewatch. Yeah.
It's quite a dense film.
Yeah.
And a dense episode that we have just had.
Well, there's a lot to cover.
It was dense, but it was so smart.
Yeah.
Enriching. Yeah.
It's
This is probably our
science.
most like scientific
Cerebral.
episode.
Yeah.
Very
Cerebral.
Well, you know the guy that did the science on this? He's like a famous...
Scientist.
Yeah, Kip something is his name.
Kip Moore.
Have you seen the Jodie Foster movie Contact?
Yeah, he did that,
Haven't seen
didn't he?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
have you seen it?
No.
Okay.
that's
a
like
wonderful
in
film.
Sunshine. They got that hot doctor to do the science.
Who was the hot doctor?
Because I know this will get you
Dr. Chris Brown.
down to watch it.
Bondi Vet.
One day there.
No, it was like
You got the
the.
Bondi.
I've seen Sunshine.
Have you seen
I
Sunshine?
haven't seen it, no.
Well, a hot doctor did the science.
Who?
Is that appealing?
Oh, in real life.
Yeah.
Stephen
I
Hawking.
would go watch
No,
it.
No,
myself.
Stephen Hawking watched this. He saw it.
Me saying
This
the
is
hot
very
doctor,
good.
you Stephen Hawking.
Eddie Redmayne.
What did he think about it?
Well, Christopher Nolan was like, I didn't dare ask his thoughts, but I feel like he just didn't want to wait around for him to
Type it
type
out.
them out, send them out.
This was very good.
He could have done the watch.
Yeah.
Communicate through the watch.
The Apple Watch.
Wait, I think
Yeah.
someone's communicating.
Oh my god, what are they saying?
You're waiting for a message.
G-G-O-T-K-H-I-A.
God damn it, he got me again. So we have our rubric of
Yeah.
first one's quality, of course.
Well, I think we should
Immense
change
quality.
the
It's been 10
rubric
years.
and make it one for each dimension.
Right. Right. Let's extrude
So does it
it.
gravity? Absolutely.
There's gravity in this.
Yeah.
Does it time?
Oh,
Does it not? Oh my
Does it
god.
love?
Does it? Oh.
It's got love. We
got
got love. Love.
okay. Quality, yeah. Does it slay? Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Does it benefit the
Tars
queer
slays.
agenda?
Does it what?
Benefit the queer
There's
agenda.
no queers in this movie.
There's non-binary Anne Hathaway on the
Yes.
internet.
Yeah, Tars is queer
Tars
coded.
is kind of a gay guy.
Tars is 100% queer coded.
Yeah.
Romley's a little
Like,
gay guy.
I was kind of getting like fruity vibes from Matt Damon.
Oh, because he was like,
I think you're projecting.
I feel like
I would like to receive
because he's like a wimpy man. It's like
He's a wimpy
That's
kid.
kind of queer. He's a wimpy
no, because
kid.
like I don't know. He never mentions a woman.
yeah, Dr. Man loves
Dr.
men.
Man.
Interesting.
Dr.
Man
Gay
lover,
Man.
more like
Dr. Man, like that's
Gay
a bit
man.
suspicious.
Is it a classic? Oh, duh.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the children will be watching this movie in years.
Weddings, graduations,
come.
funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Was I gagged?
Oh, I mean,
100%.
many times.
Many
times.
times.
What's getting through the gate?
It's getting
Through our wormhole.
Do not go gently into that good gate.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Chills.
I'm
Every
getting
time.
so good at
God,
that.
When
Really?
Michael Caine dies, like, you'll be
Why
up.
would you say that?
Well,
Because it's old as hell.
Batman Begin.
Batman Begin.
have you
Yeah.
seen the original Italian Job? I know you like that movie. Too
It's on my
old.
watch list.
Okay.
It's a little bit old.
You're
I know
working
he's
up
on the
to it.
cover.
What's the oldest movie you've watched? Interstellar?
Matrix.
No, I watched Scream's 1995.
Well, we saw Chungking Express. That's 94.
4. I've seen some movies from the 70s.
Whoa.
Damn.
And I hate them.
Really?
And they suck.
No, I'm gradually working my way back.
You gotta get over this.
I need to step my pussy up. I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your pussy green?
Don't erase her.
That is
I won't.
the most disgusting thing I've seen in my life.
I won't.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. This was such a treat.
Of course.
Very scientific episode.
Yeah.
We need to call in the big
Even
guns.
though, let's be real, I felt like I knew more than you, but you
I mean, you were
didn't know
giving.
about the farts.
You were giving. I googled.
Yeah.
Which is like that's so.
I didn't just
At least
Google,
you
I
googled.
Wikipedia'd, I watched YouTube.
Well, anyone can edit Wikipedia, so check
So
your
true.
sources.
Who here has a Wikipedia page?
Oh, you have a Wikipedia page?
Yeah, I'm on Wikipedia.
Well, according to your mum, I'm gonna have one.
Did I make it?
Did
No,
you
I
make it
did not
yourself?
make the Wikipedia page. No, they gagged me a bit on my Wikipedia.
What did they say?
The last paragraph's like, he said in this interview that he's writing 3 heist movies.
Oh, yeah.
Does it say Mike's Mike is openly gay?
It says Mike's Mike lived out of metropolitan town in Western Australia, and I made a TikTok about how it says on my Wikipedia page that I'm from Mandurah.
Mm-hmm.
But then someone commented on the TikTok, was like, no, it doesn't. So then I went and looked, and they took it off. So then I had to
God.
delete the TikTok.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
why?
Misinformation.
Oh, you were spreading lies.
Yeah.
You love to do that.
Yeah.
Did you come out on your YouTube channel?
I'm not Troye Sivan Diva.
I'm just asking.
That's 2013.
Do people know
Do people know?
No, what?
that you're gay? Sorry. if
Who's
we're-
gay? This is straight keeping.
No, we're gay.
And who's Tars? And what's
And who's
Gravity?
flying the trip?
Who here is Tars, Case, and Sis?
We'll see this.
Anyway, let's end
Case.
this. We've been talking for 2,000 years.
Well,
Literally.
Relativity.
Relative. Okay,
Yeah.
bye, everyone.
Make sure you
Oh,
subscribe to our Patreon as well. We also have a YouTube channel, so we
Yes.
put the videos. Maybe we should put this at the start.
we want Mike's nachos.
Yeah, we want
Oh my
that.
god.
Yeah, we have full episodes available on YouTube and
Yeah.
the Patreon and all of that.
Yeah.
And find us online.
Yeah.
This
Peace
is my
out.
message to Mike's mom. What's your mom's name? Will you reveal that publicly? or is that a
Absolutely
secret?
not.
You'll
Mrs.
tell me after.
This
I
was
like
shout out to Sammy
Sammy McGowan, yes.
Yeah.
Mrs. Microphone.
I've got to let him listen.
McGowan.
Anyway, bye.
Bye.